Greetings and salutations, everyone. I have chosen to make bad decisions. Good time of day. It is me, and I live again. Hi. Anyways. Which button was it again? This. Yeah, okay. So, to explain exactly what I'm doing, bad decisions. Anyways, this is going to be a lot of me grinding Pokemon for no good reason. Besides, you know, internet points, because that's just the thing I do, apparently. I don't even expect this stream to do well. Also, yes, this has been, in fact, started, before I, like, hit live, by a significant margin of, like, 4 hours. And it's going to continue that way for a little bit, in fact. I just didn't really feel like doing much of anything today besides something a little bit mindless. So, life has gotten a little bit worse. And by a little bit worse, I mean significantly worse. I may end up muting the game and playing other music because this is going to get on my nerves, I suspect. Uh-huh. And there goes my internet. That's cool. I sure do love that that's happening. They up my fucking price and they do this shit to me. For those unaware of what this is, I'll explain it in a little bit, I guess, or something. Currently, I'm sitting on a dining chair made of wood, by the way, because my actual chair has fucking broken. And I also may have had a light bulb go out, which is a significantly less awful thing, but still annoying. So, you see all these, yeah, you may notice that they're all certain level, and, I've been playing this for 4.5 hours already, and haven't a single badge. Welcome to one of the dumbest things I think I could have chose to do. To explain what the Professor Oak Challenge is, it's to complete the... most of the, like... Okay, brain, please. It's completing every bit of the Pokedex as far as you can get it before going to a next gym. And to make my life harder, I've also decided to do the retro achievements and see how much of it I actually can do. Because this game's retro achievements actually look fairly reasonable, all things considered. But yeah, so every single Pokemon has to be caught and fully evolved that are available before you start the next gym. Hi, Daniel. Did you get to Rocky yet? I don't know who Rocky is. Balboa ain't in the game, bro. And I don't think Seki is either. I'd be a little confused if Seki was in the game because this game came out before he was born or something. I'm pretty sure this forest is actually the best grinding spot we're going to have, too. So, yeah. Retro Achievements does, in fact, have a Professor Oak challenge set, too. On top of what already exists. And that's how I'm keeping track of certain things. Good job, Nidoran, you fucking missed. Alright, probably Pidgey? You know Rocky, the first Gen leader in Gen 1 Pokemans? His name's not Rocky. His name is Broccoli. Broccoli the Stone. obviously. But yeah, so, my chair's completely fucked. So I'm sitting on a dining room chair made of wood that I have, padded with a firm pillow. Which is at least better, but still, yet more I'm gonna have to get. And a light bulb went out today, too. I'm really not happy. Because I still have, like, an entire another week at this point to go. Oh yeah, I need to switch Nidorino out. Nidorino. But yeah, we're not going to Brock. We're probably not even going to see Brock this stream. Because there's, a couple of things I actually have to do whenever I get to Brock that are going to be annoying. You know, like, beat everyone in there and beat, Brock with only normal-type Pokemon. I keep forgetting to switch this one out. Anyways. Actually, I should switch Caterpie in. Since this thing doesn't actually have an attack, it's probably the best thing that Caterpie can fight right now. The hell? Yeah. We gotta evolve all the Pokemon first, obviously. We gotta catch everything and evolve it, which I'm not done with, obviously. Or are you talking about the chair and the light bulb? Yeah, I also need a new mattress. Blue like the best cheese. That's a weird way to say mozzarella. Which is not blue at all. Oh my god. Could you not miss Caterpie, please? That's just not going to work. Okay. Funnily enough, I looked at some of the achievements. One of them was to catch a Weedle or Caterpie in the forest and level it up till it evolved. I've already done that without leaving the forest. Probably the easiest and hardest Pokemon games for the Professor Oak challenge. Oh god. That sound... Thinking about that, that actually does sound terrible. Wait. Does Rattata still have any moves? No, Rattata's already just done. Okay. But yeah, I think my best training spot is in here because of the fact that there are level 5 Pokemon that appear. I haven't checked everything, but I'm pretty sure that these are just what I have to train against. Luckily, the Bug-type Pokemon are really quick to evolve, so they get out of the way pretty quickly. But we still have, like, quite a bit that we're going to have to do. And if you can think about it for a moment, what those are going to be, yeah, the starter has to evolve all the way. You have to get everything. Everything. And there's no, like, re-challenging trainers in Gen 1. So I'm kinda just stuck training against fucking, like, Metapod. And just hoping it goes well. 'Cause, like, there is that spot. Bug type is Arceus, very funny. My favorite bug type is Hex Maniac. No, I'm not gonna explain that joke. This is not worth doing. I might as well just switch train it. But yeah, the start of this is going to be fucking painful. It's already painful. I'm only 4.5 hours in. So chat, keep yapping to keep my, like, attention. Yay. Ironically, it does start getting slightly easier and then gets harder again. Because, like, at the start, it's just like, oh yeah, you're struggling to actually get anything done. And then it's just like, oh yeah, everything can die pretty quickly. And then it's, oh god, the stretch of time. I may end up switching the area I'm at just to hear different music. Like I said, I might also end up just muting the game and playing other music. Because I don't think I can turn off music in this game, can I? No. Why is only half of the dark area showing up? What? Oh. Oh, that's why. That's actually on-screen darkness. Yeah, that... Okay. Oh yeah, I see the line now. Meh. Oh my god, where the fuck are the bugs? Attack me, damn it! But yeah, I've fought basically every trainer up to this point. There is a shocking amount of Metapod in this area, I've noticed. What level does Caterpie evolve at? It's like 11 or 14, I can't remember. I can check the achievement list real quickly to see what I'm still missing. So what I've already done. Let's see. We have, Squirtle, Caterpie, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgey, Rattata, Pikachu, Nidoran, female and male. Okay. We are missing... Wartortle, Blastoise, Metapod, Butterfree, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Nidorina, and Nidorino, and then we fight Brock. So, let me just look at the evolution requirements of everything here. Because this shit gets stupid. Alright, so, Nidorina, level 16. Raticate, level 20. Pidgeotto is Pidgey, level 18. Pidgeot, level 36. I see somebody who has just posted a comment on the achievement that says pain. Metapod, level 7. Butterfree, level 10. And, let's see. Oh, you know. The starter Pokemon. To which somebody has posted the amount of time it took them being 144 hours. So, you may be wondering, why? I don't fucking know. This is gonna be the stream. Har har. If I stream this ever again, you know what I'm probably going to do? It's going to probably be the game in a small corner and another game being played. Because my god, I have chosen to do something really stupid. Yeah. Now, I know that the proper way to probably save myself several hours is to not let the Pokemon evolve until they're a level right before where they actually would level up. But, you know. Where the fuck is Spearow and Furo? Specifically. I'm already annoyed by the music. I'm sure this is better, right? Level 5 Rattatas. So, yeah. There's also a certain small desire to just find some public domain black and white movies and have that going. I mean, I entirely could also do that, yes. Hi, Lynx. Hey, Lynx, do you remember where Spearow is in Gen 1? Actually, if I click on Spearow, where is Spearow? Maybe it's because the internet went down that day, but it didn't count obtain. Okay, Route 22, 10% chance. Where are we? Route 22. Wait. Is that Victory Road's, like, precursor route? Yes, it is. Okay, so we need to go there. I did not even think about that and after I caught the Nidorino. The Nidorinos. Blah, 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 blah. We might as well go get Spearow. We're gonna need it anyways. I also just kind of want to get some of the other Pokemon out of the way first. I do have plenty of balls, yeah. Yeah, okay. I can't believe we're going to perfect IV off of, like, bugs or something. I don't know. Or IV train, or whatever it is. I don't really know terms, if that isn't obvious. Yeah, fun fact, by the way, the first Pokemon I encountered here was a Pikachu. Which is kind of fucking ridiculous in its own right, but you know. Because I think I've seen a total of like 2 or 3 in the hours that I spent grinding here before I decided I'd just stream it too. This may also be partially a test of my own patience. By the way, did you know you can skip the catching tutorial in this game? Yeah, I caught a bunch of Pokemon before I ever actually passed that guy, and I got the free Pokeballs from Professor Oak. Because it was, in fact, something to do for an achievement. And the guy who does the catching tutorial never actually stopped me. He was just walking back and forth. Apparently, yes, you can skip that. Oh, yay. What level was it again for Nidorina? Give me a moment. I need to check. Because once she's done, we'll put her in the box and we'll have to get out Spearow once we catch one. Also, I had a fight where I got critted 3 times in a row. Just so you know how my luck is. You know what would be fun to do? I need to check to see what, like, radio plays are also public domain. Because I could just, like, mute the game and have radio plays going and, like, listen to those. And talk about them with you, chat. That seems like it'd be something to do. Anything so that I'm not just listening to the music play from the game constantly, droning in my head with synthetic beeps that will drive me into the wall repeatedly. Ah, there you are, you little shit. Not a great idea to throw out Caterpie. Your friendship is required, Spearow. Do not resist. Please don't kill. Please don't kill it. Also, apparently this one is the female, and the other was the male. I don't remember that stuff. Okay. Neat. Got critted in a miss. Yep. It failed. Cool. Are you going to kill her? Please don't do that. I need you to be friendship. Cool. Finally. There's Spearow. And there's the achievement. 24% of people who have done the challenge with this patch in their, like, ROM have got that far. That means, at this point, 3/4 of the people who began have already stopped. Neat. Just so you know. The worst part about things like old radio plays is you never know when eventually some corporate shitfuck is going to somehow steal the rights out of public domain, because the government is a spineless coward that is easily bribed. One of the things that's going to make this a little bit awful is not knowing how long until the next level without checking. 184 XP to level 14. And I'm assuming it's the same amount for both to level up. Give me a moment. Where is Nidorino? Level 16. Yep, okay. Thanks to the random person in the comments of the thing who actively just commented what each one is and how much it's going to take for them to level up. Very nice. Also, I wish I could tell it to lock that fucking bar that appears and causes the game to change its like size. That's annoying. Kale. Okay, 25 with that. Interesting. Another Spiro. You know, catching it at a higher level would probably be helpful, but... Is level 5 really the highest we're able to fight right now? That's 41. Okay. I really don't like that flashing. I guess flashing light warning, I guess. Have we really not hit that amount yet for the level? 45. Okay. I don't even know what the full purpose of this stream is, other than to go, yeah, this is the kind of thing I put myself through off stream sometimes. And I'll be sitting there watching YouTube and shit while I do this, you know? Thinking. I'm trying to think if there's any public domain radio shows that I'm aware of. Public domain radio shows. Let's see if I can't find any. Like, Post Thousands? However, the scripts underlying these broadcasts are a separate legal matter because most radio scripts were unpublished works, not registered for copyright, blah blah blah. Game. Wrong button. Oh hey, we have Poison Sting on there now. Neat. Yet if a script was based on a copyrighted literary work, that underlying literary work may still be affected. I hate the copyright system, specifically because it is kind of just bullshit, but not in the way a lot of people complain about. I wish an attack was where Lear is. Lear being there is such an annoyance. Okay. The show's copyrights are believed to be expired. We are trying to ensure that expired through our research. Reading something. We have checked with the Library of Congress. Radio shows created before January 1st, 1978 are protected by Copyright Act of 1909 rather than the Copyright Act of 1976. According to case law, any copyrighted content determination must be made according to copyright law as it existed before that date. Assuming old-time radio shows were in the public domain from the Copyright Act of 1909, this update of 1976 could not suddenly place them under new copyright law, because they were already in the public domain, and the status of public domain work is not allowed to ever be reversed. Tell that to fucking places like, I don't know, Disney, who actively copyright claim people for public domain shit. Because they made a movie about it once. Okay. We have checked with the Library of Congress regarding the status of old radio recordings made prior to 1978 and have been informed by their staff that all such recordings are now generally in the public domain, as sound recordings were not allowed under the previous copyright law, and that such recordings have not granted copyright status under the new laws, since to change their status and move them out of the public domain would be a violation of ex post facto. Once a piece is placed into public domain for any reason, it remains there legally unless someone brings a case to the Supreme Court to decide otherwise. Library of Congress statements that the original recordings presented here are within the public domain since they were not qualified for copyright protection when presented, nor was any attempt to place them under such copyright protection was made when the window of opportunity for such existed in 1978 to 1979. Okay. Yes, I'm genuinely looking into this if we're going to be sitting here for several hours. Chat. We can listen to radio shows. They're public domain. Chat. We can listen to them. We can legitimately sit here and play Pokemon and listen to radio shows that are old. Unless you want to hear the music play like this repeatedly with the sounds of combat repeatedly for hours on end. Alright, I'm gonna bookmark this oldworldradio.com place, because this seems legitimately interesting. Alright. The Golden Age of Radio! 1930s, 40s, and 50s. Alright. So, chat, we can listen to quite a bit, apparently. Listen, I'm trying to make something more entertaining than it otherwise would be. Hey chat, we could listen to Franklin D. Roosevelt talk about whatever the fuck he wanted to at the time. Oh my god, we can listen to World War II news broadcasts. Alright, what do we have? Mystery, drama, comedy, sci-fi, western, detective, and some miscellaneous stuff. Okay. Vintage commercials, World War II broadcasts, Voices of History, Fireside Chat with Franklin D. Roosevelt, Green Valley Line, Jerry of the Circus, Les Miserables, Lux Radio Theater. I would not listen to any of the music purely because I know exactly how YouTube is, and they would copyright claim the fuck out of that despite being public domain, because YouTube is a piece of shit. YouTube copyright is a piece of shit, and Google should actively have to stand up in front of Congress and explain why they're actively in the way of free speech and public domain. And then, you know, hopefully the entirety of Congress spits on them for the weasels that they are. Alright, so, let's see. Oh, hey, X-1 is on there. Let's see, Westerns, Death Valley Days, Frontier Town, Gunsmoke, Tales of the Texas Rangers, Mystery, A Man Called X, Escape Radio Shows, Lights Out, Suspense Radio Shows, The Adventures of Horatio Hornblower. Oh. Danger Dr. Danfield. Drama, comedy. Abbott and Costello. Oh my god, we could listen to Abbott and Costello? Really? Yeah, some random who uploads a jingle gets the copyright and gets to claim everybody who plays that jingle beyond retarded. It's the fact that YouTube also wants you to give out your private fucking, like, information to some random asshat who claims you with zero proof they own anything. That's why every time I dispute a copyright claim that is very clearly not owned by an actual copyright holder, I sign it stuff like, Lay Fucknut and, Dungus McCumbles. Because they're not real. They're not going to get a single real fucking word out of me. They can go fuck themselves. If they don't have the proof for an iota that they own anything, I don't have to give them my name. I've signed some of those off, by the way, as fuck copyright trolls. It accepts it. And then it usually, like, gets actually, you know, left. The Shadow! We could listen to The Shadow! Wait, while I'm grinding here, I should do something. Just for the sake of it. Let's see here. Can I quickly find a, like, little JPEG of an old-timey radio? Okay, these are less old-timey than I wanted. Some of these I had, like, look like stuff I had. Oh no! Fuck you, image search! That's not very nice! I'm not that old! Just looking for, like, a nice JPEG that, will work. Hi, Clanker. We're currently talking about what old-timey radio show we want to listen to while I do this. So, Nidoran and, like, male and female are like rabbit creatures, yeah? Am I wrong about that? Does anybody else see them as rabbits? Like, weird little rabbits? Okay. Is this an actual JPEG? No, it's a fuck you file. WebM. Whoever invented WebM, I hope you, like, stub your toe on every piece of furniture. You jackass. I'll probably give you guys a poll for which of the things we listen to. But since we can, I'm just trying to find something. I hate trying to find a good, just old-timey looking radio image. Why have you not won this fight yet, Nidoran? No, you're not Nidoran. Vintage radio PNG. I'm looking for an actual, like, picture of one, too, with a decent, like, background. Like, a real one. An actual one that existed, so it's not like, you know, oh, I'm just going to, like, claim this video because it has my art of this thing that's a generic-looking object. If you can't tell, I have a deep hatred for a lot of people. It's not for the reasons some people think I would. Oh. Well, that's technically a JPEG, but it works. The main reason I even thought about this was that I was looking for public domain book readings the other day. Specifically so I could just, you know, like, listen to some stuff while I, did this, actually. Not the streaming part, just literally playing this. Okay. Okay. Ah, don't do that. Where's my art program? Because I'm gonna have to, like, remove a background off of this, annoyingly enough, but whatever. Remember, chat. Radio, it's the future! Or something. Am I able to still play, even though I can't see the screen? I'm using the wrong move, damn it. Aren't I? Or did he miss? No, I was using the wrong move. Damn it. Okay. And let's see, let's do an overlay. Let's go here. I need to pick out what ones are on there, too, that we probably could do. One of these buttons was the reverse again. Is that it? Yes, that's the reverse, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. If you're wondering what I'm doing, just hold on a second, you'll see. Might take more than a second, actually, but you know. Okay. I keep hitting the wrong buttons on my controller as I'm sitting here doing this. Oh, well, that's incorrect. Man, if I could only remember what button I'm hitting. I'm being incredibly, like, bad at what I'm doing, but you know. Okay, then save as PNG. Also, it doesn't really matter if we get knocked out or anything. It just won't do anything to us. Okay, save that as a PNG. Cool. Alright. Now then, I need to go to my OBS. Add image. Do not have it be visible immediately. Add new image. Where did I save that? That looks a little bit silly, but this is just spur of the moment. Okay. And it's this key, hold, no. It's this one, isn't it? Yep, okay. Look at the little radio! That does not differentiate itself from the background at all. Oops. Oops. Didn't think about that for a second. Okay. How does that look on stream? Alright, then I won't. Next to it, which one is which image is it? This one? Yes, okay. On that same level, add text. New existing. Okay. Can we get like an old-timey text? Wow, that's not really helpful because the sample image is fucking ginormous and the window is tiny and it's not helping at all. Okay, if I make it smaller, I can see it. Scrolling through text. Look, chat, you're seeing what I do sometimes before stream, live, sorta, except you're not really seeing it at all, but you know. I hear more thunder. That's cool. So... okay. Comic Sans. No thank you. There's a dumb, fancy-looking text, just to be silly, but still readable. Gadoogie! Impact, ink-free, Javanese text. Marillet? Microsoft Himalaya. What? MS Gothic. Sans Serif. Serif. If I get myself in trouble with this, I'll be so fucking mad. Palatino Linotype Regular. How does this look? Horrifically tiny, actually. Nah. Can we make that a little bit bigger at least? Is that? 72? 72 will do. Okay. Save. Just put that there for now. Alright. There we go. Yeah, that looks okay. You can tell how much thought I put into my streams by the way I actively am doing this on stream and didn't even think about it beforehand. One tackle left. One level off. Okay. Alright, chat. Alright. That looks fine. Sure, I'll have to fix that, and by fix that, I mean I won't fix it at all. This doesn't do enough damage. Oh. Oh, that works. Could you just level up, please? Alright, guess Rattata's next. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. One moment. Chat. I hate how they made the sound menu worse. Okay. That's the wrong button. Okay, okay. Now that it's really quiet. Okay, chat. What do we have? What can we listen to? I'm going to present you with a poll. You're going to be required to answer it. Which free public domain radio show? The Shadow? Abbott and Costello? Pokemon Red OST. No. No, that's not an option. And let's see. I'm looking. World War II news broadcasts. And let's see, what is another option we can do? X-1, sure. Fun fact! By the way, looking at this, there's one I wish I could put. There's a Batman show. I cannot play that for obvious reasons, probably. I'd have to check. But it's there. X-1. Okay. I'm starting the poll. There's your options. I will let that run for a little bit. And just so you know, if you 50-50 it, I will play whatever the fuck I so please. Okay, chat? Vote. Vote. Do it. I see none of you are voting. I can tell none of you are voting. Chat. Come on. Smile. God damn it. Vote, damn you. The Pokemon Yellow OST is also not on the list of things to vote for. I'm literally going to give that 15 minutes. If none of you vote, I'm going to choose whatever I so feel like, okay? You make me sad, chat. What level did Rattata need? IDK any of these but World War II broadcast? Hmm. Is that so? Is that so? Oh, we got Hyperfang. The game audio is going back up, and I will leave that poll there for a little bit. Please actually vote. Hyperfang is a fucking ridiculous move, by the way. Need to actually click on these to see exactly what they do. I did mute it, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Welcome to Old World Radio. Here you will find some of the most popular radio programs of the 1930s, 40s, and 50s. Before television, radio provided entertainment by presenting radio plays and programs of mystery, intrigue, and comedy. There was also news and soap operas. If you're new to old-time radio, have a look at the sound Min created to broadcast the sound effects. Begin with blah blah blah. Okay. Nothing that interesting in that, other than pointing to a video about some stuff. So how do these work? Okay. Ah. So let's see. Broadcast, 1940. Okay. Oh, are they files? Interesting. So if I open that, is it a download? Ow, ow, ow. Okay, so it is a file that you can play. Good to know. X-1, okay. For reference, by the way, the Shadow is a kind of superhero-y program, sorta. World War II news broadcast is self-explanatory. Abbott and Costello, I probably misspelled, and is a comedy act. And X-1 is a sci-fi, kind of vaguely, maybe a little bit, sometimes horror series. $5 minutes. Alright. Wow. I should have put like a drop shadow or something on that. I'm looking at the actual stream with the little like radio. Alright. Let's see here. So far. When does the rat evolve again? Where is he? Eradicate. Eradicate. Level 20. Oh, God. Okay. But yeah, you want to know what's in the archive of this website for all of this? 2,000 plus. Batman, Blue Beetle, Flash Gordon, Frankenstein, Journey to the Center of the Earth, Mindwebs, Omar the Wizard of Persia, Planet Man, Superman, the Avenger, the Falcon, and X-1. Weirdly enough. I did not even know Blue Beetle had a radio program. Superman having one doesn't shock me. I forget that the Avengers is that old, though. Omar the Wizard of Persia is a funny, name. X-1 was a 1.5 hour science fiction radio broadcasted from April 24th, 1955 to January 1958 in various time slots on NBC radio. If you want to know how old some of these media companies are, yes, NBC Radio. CBS Radio was also a thing. What is under drama? Bold Venture, Dragnet. I wish it had a little bit more information about what these were. The FBI in Peace and War. What? The First Nighter program. Opening night performances of drama and comedy. Oh, The Price of Fear. BBC Radio. Horror mystery. Huh. Why is that under drama if it's horror mystery? Suspense radio show. The Whistler. Quiet, please. Lights Out. Horror and the Supernatural. Huh. So what do they have in comedy? A Date with Judy. It was a teenage comedy that began as a summer replacement for the Bob Hope show. That, no idea. Did I actually misspell Costello's name? No, I actually spelled that correctly. Blondie. Bob Hope. Edwin the Fire Chief. Fiber McGee and Molly. It Pays to Be Ignorant. A 9-year run on 3 networks. Wow. Magnificent Montague. Red Skeleton. The Baby Snooks Show. The Great Gildersleeve. And in miscellaneous, Fireside Chats with Franklin D. Roosevelt, Green Valley Line, Jerry of the Circus, Les Miserables, which is the entire fucking book series potentially done as a radio show. Huh. Interesting. Vintage commercials. I'm gonna hit some of you with vintage commercials if you're not careful. Voices of History. Famous speech broadcasts. Oh. What's in there? The first Pearl Harbor Bulletin. The President Reagan Tear Down the Wall. President JFK. like astronaut speech, Eisenhower on Korea, the President Bush Desert Storm speech, London Air Raid 1940, Lee Harvey Oswald. Did you kill the president? Ew. Oh my god, there's Hitler speeches in here. I don't think I'm that much of a shit poster. Albert Einstein on Gandhi. Oh yeah, he was alive at radio point. Babe Ruth. Billy's Sunday Temperance Sermon. Commander Perry on the Polar Express. Douglas MacArthur Old Soldiers. Florence Nightingale, God Bless My Old Comrades. Gandhi denying pro-violent statements. Gandhi's Pleasant Memories. Man, if only the music ones were something we could actually listen to, potentially. Detective stories. The Adventure of Sam Spade. The New Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. The Shadow. Boston Blackie. Oh. Chat. Vote. You have 2 minutes to vote. Also, yes, this is vaguely an experiment to see what I'm actually allowed to do on stream. The moment it says 15 minutes ago on my screen, we'll probably just immediately start listening. As best as I'm able to set it. I'll have to mess with the fucking audio, obviously, but, you know. Alright, X-1. How many shows are in this? Oh, there's actually a good number of them. There's a level in Ratatata. Rat-tata. Ratatatata. Ratatatata. Alright, poll ends. Congratulations, X-1 wins. Okay. So first off, then immediately do that. Go in here. Pause it. Okay. Turn that all the way down. And let's see, where's that text? There it is. Properties. Specifically, and the moon be still and bright. That's what it's called. Alright, let's see how much that text looks awful. Yep. Okay. We'll just do that. Alright, chat. My English is terrible, so I won't understand your answer, but there's an... To Mirrored 3D, the name Pokemon Gen 1 Comp, if I'm not mistaken, it repiles the game. The game looks better in 3D, Nico Nico. That's all fine and well. All right, then let's see. Set the audio for this about here, and we'll see how that sounds. Unmute. How loud is that? Fairly fucking loud. Ow, 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 ow. How loud is that? Jesus Christ, that's like 4% of that volume. Is that loud enough, chat? Is that understandable enough?
From the far horizons of the unknown,
that could be a little bit louder.
In time and space. These are stories of the future.
I may have to adjust that volume myself a little bit.
Years on 1,000 maybe worlds. The National Broadcasting Company, in cooperation with Street and Smith, publishers of astounding science fiction, presents X minus 1.
I'm trying to find a good spot for it.
Tonight, the Ray Bradbury story entitled,
there we go.
And the moon
okay.
Be Still as Bright.
Audio balance in shambles.
The first 3 expeditions for Mars left Earth in a mushroom of flame, arced through the atmosphere, and finally dwindled to tiny specks in the big eye of the Mount Palomar telescope.
Audio balance is always in shambles.
Forever. The prearranged landing signals flashed back to Earth, and then the radios went dead. One after the other, ships had disappeared and were never heard from again.
Didn't notice. I'll go now. Have a good stream,
but still,
everyone.
The rockets came.
Another person who just deletes their fucking messages. What the fuck?
Space, angled down toward the floating red disk of Mars, down into an orbit as the order came to land. The last blast of the bow jets broke red against the blue desert sands.
One moment.
And the ship slid to a...
I'm gonna make it a fucking rule that if you just start deleting your messages, I'm going to ban you. Because that falls under the don't be stupid thing. What the fuck?
Edge of a vast city that reflected the icy glare of the moonlight. For a while, all was still.
All right, park you.
Is that understandable?
Hi, sir. Fresh air. Hey, it's cold out here. Who cares? We got here. I thought I'd never hit solid ground again. Hey, how about a fire, Captain Wiley? It's freezing. Later. We have work to do. Oh, smell that air. Why, you could get drunk on it. Say, there's an idea. Why don't we break out a bottle and celebrate? Biggs, there will be no drinking done until we're secured. But we're landed, Captain! 3 other expeditions landed and disappeared within 24 hours. Now, we're not relaxing security till we find out what happened to them. What do you mean, maybe Martians? Sender, you're an archaeologist. How old would you say they are?
I can't tell till I study them more closely. It's a kind of engineering we couldn't duplicate on Earth.
Well, I'm not interested in the architecture now. I want to make sure there's nothing there that might be dangerous. Mr. Hathaway.
Yes, sir?
I want you and Spender to take a reconnaissance party into the city and find out what's there. We'll set up camp here. No man is to go more than 50 feet from this rocket. And there'll be no celebration till Hathaway and his party report back.
In the sea bottoms, the wind stirred along faint
Wonder if it's a
whispers.
bot, possibly.
And from the mountains, great stone visages looked upon the silvery rocket and the small fire.
But why?
The sky was black overhead, as the 2 racing moons threw knife-edge double shadows on the desert.
All right, come and get it. Ciao.
Hey, what do you got to eat, Cherokee?
Sawdust smothered in cold chicken fat.
Good. I thought it was something I couldn't eat. Hey, Captain. Mr. Hathaway's back.
Oh, Captain Wilder.
Oh, yes, over here, Mr. Hathaway. Well?
Most of the city's dead. Spender says it's been dead a good many thousand years, but we found one part about a mile over
What
toward
about
the...
it?
People were living in it last week, sir.
People. Martians. Where are they now? Dead.
We found bodies, thousands of bodies. They hadn't been dead more than 10 days.
What did they die of? You won't believe it.
What killed them? Chickenpox.
Chickenpox?
Yes.
Where could they get chickenpox?
From Earth.
Oh, then the other rockets did get through.
Yes. I don't know what the Martians did to them, but I sure know what they did to the Martians. They gave them chickenpox and wiped them out. They just didn't have any resistance to an Earth disease.
Think of it, Captain. A race builds itself for 1,000,000 years, refines itself, does everything it can to give itself respect and beauty, and then it dies. Of what? It's like saying the Greeks died of mumps or the proud Roman Empire collapsed because of athlete's foot. We didn't even give them a decent excuse for dying. We just gave them chickenpox.
Spender, get hold of yourself.
You didn't see those bodies, Captain.
Yes, I know. It must have been a shock. You need a rest, a little relaxation. The Martians are dead. There's nothing you can do about that now.
Hey, you hear that? The Martians are all dead. Come on, let's break out a bottle and hoop it up. How about a case, hey?
Oh, good Lord. They have to do that now? Isn't there time later to throw old beer cans into the canals?
Spender, you're an idealist. They're not. All they know now is that they're safe. Little shouting won't hurt. You think too much.
I was safe on Mars. The first Earthmen on Mars. We gotta celebrate.
Yahoo! 20 bottles were opened and drunk. The voices got louder. The earth laughs and shouts echoing across the empty Martian sands. Spender listened to the wind over his ears, cool and whispering. He felt the land getting cooler. The stars grew closer, very near. The air smelled clean and new. He looked at the cool ice of the white Martian buildings over there on the empty sea lands.
Oh, what a woman! Hey, what do we do with these empty bottles? Save them, stupid. There's a 2-cent deposit. Throw them away. Hey, wait. How about that building? 2 to 1 on a buck. I can heave one right through that window. You're on. All right, here goes. Bullseye! Hey, double or nothing on the next shot.
Put that bottle down, Biggs.
Who's there, Mr. Spender?
Stop smashing those windows.
What's the difference? The planet's ours now. I guess I can do anything with it I want.
Drop that bottle or I'll knock your teeth out.
Yeah? Hey, just watch me.
I warned you.
Big. Come on.
What's going on here? Spender! I hit him.
He's crazy, Captain. He just walked up and slugged me.
All right, Biggs. Spender, you come with me. Now, suppose you explain. What was the idea?
The noise, the drunken brawl.
Spender, the men are tired. This has been a long trip. And you have a different way of seeing things.
No, I'm seeing things all right. I'm seeing how we'll ruin Mars. We'll rip it up and rip the skin off the way we've already ruined Earth.
Is that why you hit Biggs?
Yes. I couldn't stand the idea of them watching us make fools of ourselves.
Damn.
The Martians.
They're dead. They're all dead.
But they know we're here. Doesn't an old thing always know when a new thing comes? We've come a long way to smash their windows and spit in their wine.
Well, maybe you're right. But I'm still going to fine you $50 for that fight. Now, come on, Spender. Suck in your chin. We'll go back there and play happy.
Now they moved out into the moonlight across the desert. They made their way into the dreaming, dead city. The light of the racing twin moons glinted on the barrel of a pistol, the long blade of a machete, the round, gurgling shape of a raised bottle. The wind blew in from the dead sea bottom and brushed through the silvery wire filigree of the towers. Strange music drifted down to the double-shadowed streets, a thin, haunted music that played as it had played through the uncounted years of time. Nobody moved. The moons held and froze them. The wind beat slowly around them.
I just want to make a little noise. What kind of a celebration is this, anyway?
Come on. They built this city thousands of years ago. And now where are they? How did they die?
Who cares? They're dead. That's good enough for me.
Lord Byron. What? Lord Byron, a 19th century poet. He wrote a poem that fits this city. Might have been written by the last Martian poet. So we'll go no more a-roving so late into the night. Though the heart be still as loving, though the moon be still as bright. For the sword outwears its sheath, and the soul outwears its breast. And the heart must pause to breathe, and love itself must rest. Though the night was made for loving, and the day returns too soon, yet we'll go no more a-roving by the light of the moon.
Without a word, the Earthmen stood in the center of the city. It was a clear night. There was not a sound except the music of the wind. At their feet lay a tiled court, worked into the shapes of ancient animals and images. They stood there, silvered by the double moons beneath the crystal towers of Mars. And then Biggs was sick, and the sour stench of liquor filled the cool air. The men of Earth had come to Mars. And Spender turned and walked away into the city, alone in the moonlight, never once stopping to look back. It was a morning that might have been a Monday, or a Tuesday, or any day on Mars. Biggs was on the canal rim, his feet hung down in the cool water, soaking, while he took the sun in his face.
Hey, what are you doing back here, Biggs? Didn't you go out with the search party?
Yeah. I come back. I got a blister.
Oh, yeah. Here.
What do you mean? Look. Look, Cherokee, see that? Anyway, I had enough searching. 4 days hunting for that...
So here's my prediction for where this story is going to go. They're all going to die to a Martian disease like the Martians died to a human disease.
Screwball Spender.
Didn't find him yet, huh?
Oh, good riddance. Oh, my feet. I'm going to soak them in the canal. If I was Wilder, I wouldn't worry about that nut Spender. Let him go. He's a cracked pot anyway.
He's a little foggy upstairs, I guess. Hey, why don't you take your feet out of that canal, Biggs? I gotta make coffee out of that water.
Coffee? You call that stuff coffee? I had a motorcycle once that dripped grease that tasted better
Hey,
than...
wait a minute, Biggs. Hey, look over there.
Where?
By that bush, there's someone there.
Hey.
It's him. Hey, Spender!
Spender?
He's coming over.
Why'd he stay lost, that crazy jerk?
Hi, Spender. Long time no see.
Hello, Cherokee. I've been exploring some ruins.
Oh, you and them ruins. You're like a dog in a boneyard. What's the matter? Why don't you just say something? Where you been?
Up in the hills. What would you say if I told you I found a Martian?
Oh, yeah?
Where?
Never mind. Let me ask you a question. How would you feel if you were a Martian and people came to your land and started to tear it up?
I know how I'd feel. I've got Cherokee blood in me. My grandfather told me a lot of things about the way they kicked the Indians around in the Oklahoma Territory. If there's any Martian around, I'm all for him.
How about you, Biggs?
They're dead. They're all dead. And it's a good thing, too.
Well, I found a Martian. Up in a dead town in the hills. I've been reading their books, and they're easy to understand. And I've learned their language. And then I found this Martian. And I brought him here, now.
I don't see no Martian.
I'm the last Martian.
What did you say?
Biggs, I'm going to kill you.
Oh, cut it out. What kind of a lousy joke is that? Now, don't put that gun away. You're kidding, huh? Spender, you're...
He's dead. You killed him.
You can come with me, Cherokee. You're an Indian. You know how the Martians would feel. You can be with me in this.
You killed him. You just killed him.
He deserved it.
You're crazy.
Maybe I am. But you can come with me.
Come with you for what? Go on, get out of here, you crazy murderer.
Of all of them, I thought you'd understand. I thought you'd remember what happened to your own people.
You get out of here, you crazy murdering. Don't reach for that gun. Spender. Spender.
Okay, not what I was expecting.
Hathaway, break out the arms locker. Issue pistols, rifles, and grenades.
Yes, sir?
And you'd better get the Bible out of the navigation chest. We have to bury these two. Well, Parker, you start digging a grave, huh?
How about Spender?
We'll have to go up in the hills and find him.
Just let me at him with my bare hands, a crazy murdering louse.
That's enough, Parker. Man is sick. He must be...
Kick my eye, he's
That's enough. Now grab a shovel and start digging.
Spender saw the thin dust rising in the valley, and he knew the pursuit was beginning. The sun burned farther up the sky, and the blue sand drifted lazily across the sea bottom below. He sat beside a quiet pool 10,000 years old and held the silver book. Through the house played the strange wind music of ancient Mars, and he heard voices whisper in his mind.
I hear you. I've always heard you, even down there on Earth. No, I won't run. What's the use?
Live, Earthman. Live.
Live? What for? To see them tear down your temples and put up hot dog stands?
Run.
They see me now. They know I'm up here. There's Wilder now. I've got him right in my sights.
Kill, Earthman. Kill.
Funny, he hasn't ordered them to use grenades. They could lob one right up here and blow me to bits. Maybe the captain thinks I'm too nice to be blown to bits. He wants my death to be clean. Just one bullet hole in me, nothing messy. And why? Because he understands me.
Kill.
The only one in the crew who ever did. Well, at least I can do the same for him. Just one bullet in his head, a nice clean death. All I have to do is pull the trigger and then... It's no use. I can't do it to him.
Spender! Spender! Can you hear me, Spender?
I hear you, Captain. What do you want?
Talk! Truce!
All right. Come on up. Leave your gun down there and keep your hands up.
Oh. That's quite a climb. You mind if I sit down? Huh. How long do you think you can hold out?
Until you're all dead.
Or why didn't you kill all of us this morning when you had the chance? You could have.
I know. I got sick. After I started killing people, I realized they were just fools and I shouldn't be killing them, but it was too late. So I came up here where I could get angry again.
Why did you do it?
When I was a kid, my folks took me to visit Mexico City. I'll always remember the way my father acted, loud and big. And my mother didn't like the people because she thought they didn't wash enough. I can see my mother and my father coming to Mars and acting the same way. Anything that's strange is no good to us. We aren't fit to take over this planet.
But to kill two men.
How would you feel if a Martian spit on the White House floor?
You know, you haven't acted very civilized yourself.
I'll kill you all off, Wilder. That'll delay the next rocket 5 years, and then I'll kill them too. And if I'm lucky, I'll live to be 60. And I'll meet every expedition that lands on Mars. Oh, I'll be very friendly. I'll explain our rocket blew up one day. And then I'll kill them off. I'll save Mars for half a century. And by then, maybe the Earth people will give up.
And yet you're outnumbered. We already have you surrounded. In an hour, you will be dead.
I found an underground passage that'll take me back in the hills, Wilder. I'll go back there. And then I'll pick you off one by one.
We'll see. Well, it's a nice town you've got here, Spender. It's beautiful. I'd like to live here.
You can. Join me. You're not like them. Why go back to them, Captain? I'll show you what a good life these people had.
No, there's too much Earth blood in me. I may even agree with you about all this. But that does not change what I must do.
You won't stay?
No. This is your last chance, Spender. Look, you're sick. Now come along with me quietly.
No. No. One last thing. If you win, do me a favor. Try to see that they don't tear this planet apart.
Right.
And if it helps, just think of me as a very crazy fellow who went berserk one summer day. Be easier on you that way.
Now, I'll think that over. So long, Spender.
Bye, Captain. Good luck.
The men spread out again, walking and then running on the hot hillside places where there would be sudden cool grottos that smelled of moss, and sudden open blasting places that smelled of sun or stone. The men ran and ducked and ran and squatted in the shadows.
I'll blow his brains!
One moment. God damn it. Yeah, the internet's fucking up again. It is reaching like the 0.5% of all frames dropped. Man, I really don't need right now for this shit to be happening. After, you know, both my chair and my bed are broken. I don't need the internet to start breaking completely too. Anyways.
Meant for running. Spender lay at the top of the hill, and a gap in the rocks showed the white of his shirt against the shadows. Wilder looked at the towers of the little clean Martian village, like sharply carved chess pieces lying in the afternoon. He saw the rocks, and the interval between, where Spender's chest was revealed.
Go on, Spender. Get out. You've only got a few seconds to escape. Go on, get out of the caves. Come back later. Here, go now. I've got to win this. I've got to think that I'm right and pull this trigger. Go now. Get out.
I'll get him! A slug in the head, I'll blow his bloody brains!
No, Parkhill! Put down that gun. I'll do this myself. Spender. Why didn't you get out? Why? Why? Why?
They buried him in that ancient valley town, where the music of the wind played on through the days and the nights. They laid him in an ancient silver sarcophagus with waxes and wines which were 10,000 years old, his hands folded on his chest. The last they saw of him was his peaceful face in the cold silver light of the racing twin moons. The captain found the poem in Spender's pocket, and he read it before he shut the marble door.
So we'll go no more a-roving so late into the night. Though the heart be still as loving, and the moon be still as bright. Though the night was made for loving, and the day returns too soon, yet we'll go no more a-roving by the light of the moon.
The next afternoon, Parkhill did some target practice in one of the dead cities, shooting out the crystal windows and blowing the tops off the fragile towers. Captain Wilder caught Parkhill and nearly knocked his teeth out.
You have just heard X-1, presented by the National Broadcasting Company in cooperation with Street and Smith, publishers of astounding science fiction. Tonight, by transcription, X-1 has brought you the Ray Bradbury story, And the Moon Be Still as Bright, adapted for radio by Ernest Kenoy. Featured in the cast were John Larkin, Clark Gordon, Dick Hamilton, Nelson Olmsted, Lawrence Kerr, and Stan Early. Your narrator was Norman Rose. Your announcer, Fred Collins. X-1 was directed by Daniel Sutter and is an NBC Radio Network production.
And that's that. Alright, so group of people go to Mars. A bunch of them are zero respect, and the guy who was respectful of it actively loses his mind. The Martians they had found all died, and for some reason, several expeditions that had gone also seem to have all died and disappeared. So eventually they find the sympathetic guy who had lost his mind and started killing them, and kill him. They bury him in the place with the rest of the little village that he was hiding in. Then suddenly the captain, who was more sympathetic, also starts getting violent. So I have to wonder about that story specifically, because we hear the guy have his little thought process and hearing a voice telling him to kill. Do you think it's maybe possible that there were Martians alive? Because somehow he learned their language, yeah, after being away for several days? You think the Martian ghosts were actively trying to get him to kill people, and that the captain was the next on the list of people to get mind controlled by Martian ghosts? I kind of think that's what the story was doing, but, you know, not exactly 100% sure on that. Oh, cool. Nidoran is evolving. Good. One less Pokemon to worry about. Alright. Interesting little story, even though it definitely had some of that era's writing style to it that just kind of silly. Have you ever thought about the fact that modern YouTube story readings and whatnot is basically just the modern version of radio shows? Because it kinda is. Oh yeah, I probably should have switched you out, shouldn't I have? Alright. What do we have that still can level? Nidoran needs healing. Caterpie is low level. I guess we work on Caterpie next, as we head to the Pokemon Center. But yeah, I personally am just of the opinion that, space ghosts killing humans because humans were disrespectful to their lands and killed them with smallpox or whatever. Chickenpox, sorry. Alright, so let's see. Next one. No contact. It'd be better if I adjust the audio of the actual browser instead of what I was doing. Nope, nope, that's too loud.
Countdown for blast off. X -5, -4, -3, -2.
That is so fucking loud, holy shit.
Fire.
This one is no contact.
From the far horizons of the unknown come tales of new dimensions in time and space. These are stories of the future, adventures in which you'll live in a million could-be years on 1,000 maybe worlds. The National Broadcasting Company presents X minus 1. Tonight's story, No Contact. was in the year of 1982 that spacemen first discovered the Great Galactic Barrier. In the past 10 years, rocket travel to the moon and the nearer planets had become commonplace. And then men fixed their sights on a more distant star, the remote planet known as Volta. 5 exploratory ships went out, and none came back, each in turn disappearing mysteriously at the same vanishing point, at an invisible wall somewhere in the vast outer reaches that became known as the wrecker of spaceships, the Galactic Reef. And yet, the explorers refused to admit defeat. It was on June the 2nd, 1987, that the rocket Star Cloud made ready for takeoff, the 6th to attempt to crack the barrier and win through to Volta.
Oh my fucking god, I wasn't expecting.
Well, Lewis, this is it. I don't suppose you'll be needing the ship's doctor up here on the bridge during blastoff.
I think not, Smitty. There's little chance of acceleration bends in these new
Smitty?
overdrive ships.
I'll be in my office then, counting vitamin pills if you need me. It's only a few steps. Good luck, Lewis.
Thank you, Smitty. Lieutenant Collier.
Yes, sir?
You're relieved. You'd better get down to navigation control and take over.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant.
Yes, sir?
We've never flown together before. This is your first flight in a space vessel as big as the Star Cloud.
Yes, sir, but I was trained in oversized jobs at the Naval Academy.
Well, if you're half as good a navigator as your father was, you'll do fine.
Thank you, sir. Did you ship out with my father?
I served under him on one of the first rocket runs to the moon.
I see.
I almost went along on his last trip to the barrier. Too bad about that.
Yes, sir.
That's all, Collier.
Wrong one.
Lieutenant Paulson.
Get me the ground control tower on the field. I want to talk to Colonel Harrison.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. I've patched in the bridge speaker.
Colonel Harrison?
Yes, Captain?
We're standing by for takeoff in 30 seconds.
Good. Field is cleared of all personnel. We'll try to reestablish radio contact immediately after takeoff. In any event, there'll be a 24-hour ground monitor.
Fine.
Good luck. Hope you make it.
Thank you. Bridge
This one-
navigation control.
Have control, Collier.
I know I'm about to complain about the audio balancing of a radio show from 1955. But man, they could have used some better audio balancing on that.
Ready, Lieutenant?
We're ready, Captain. Course is in the integrator for takeoff at 1200 hours.
All right. Stand by for blastoff. Bridge to engine room. Fire up your rocket chambers. Take off at exactly 1200 hours. I'll read you off. 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16. Hold it. Revoke all orders. Who turned in that alarm?
Sir, we've uncovered a stowaway.
Stowaway, where?
Hiding in sick bay. Dr. Smith found him.
Have him brought up to the bridge. Engine room, kill your rockets and stand by.
Thorson, this is Colonel Harrison in ground control. What's holding you up?
Trouble.
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you? There's a stowaway aboard.
Stowaway?
Yes, I thought your men were supposed to police this base. What's the matter with you?
Captain, take it easy.
You know what this delay can do to us, don't you? 1 minute late at takeoff can throw us a million miles off course. We'll have to reintegrate the whole works.
Well, look, how long do you think it'll take
Don't bother for me for a while. I'm busy. Stupid idiot.
Captain Paulson?
Yes, come in, Smitty.
Here's your stowaway.
Now, Port Marshal. Oh, Charlie.
Can you use a good radio man, Skipper?
Well, I see you two have met.
Met. Skipper and me made 50 trips to the moon together. Didn't we, Skipper?
Charlie, if you wanted to come along, why didn't you volunteer?
I did, Skipper. They turned me down.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
Acceleration bends. They said my arteries wouldn't stand another trip.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
But they're wrong, Skipper. I got one more good trip in me. Listen, Skipper, you know that these green kids, they don't know the first thing about space radio operation. Now, you put a man like me on, and I'll be getting you bedtime stories from Mars.
Charlie, you know the regulations as well as I do. I can't take you much as I'd like to.
Colonel Harrison will murder me for this.
Well, I'm sorry, Charlie. I'll have you put aground. I'll tell you what, I'll ask Harrison to put you on as ground radio contact, and it'll seem as if you're right here with us.
He won't do it, sir.
Well, he'd better. I'll have him busted to corporal for letting you sneak aboard. Look, Charlie, you better be off. Paulson.
Yes, sir.
I'm sending this man aground. Give him time to clear the launching platform.
Yes, sir.
So long, Charlie. I'm sorry.
Good luck, Skipper.
I thought you were going to have him drawn and quartered.
If it had been anyone else, I would have, Smitty. But Charlie, well, he's kind of special. He's been with me since my first command when we began the regular run to the moon. And if he wanted to come along this time, well, it's only through loyalty to me.
You know, Lewis, I didn't realize it before, but you're almost human.
Captain Dawson, nav control, Collier.
Oh, yes, Lieutenant. How badly are we fouled up? Can you recalculate the course, or shall I cancel the takeoff?
I've already plotted a new course on the integrator, sir. If we take off in exactly 30 seconds, we'll need to correct for only a 1-degree deflection. I can do that before we breach the stratosphere.
That's quick work. Are you sure?
Yes, sir. Positive, sir.
All right, Collier. I'm putting it in your hands. We'll blast off on your signal. Bridge to engine room. Prepare to blast off on navigator's signal.
I just want to mention for a moment what I was thinking. It's kind of funny that because it's of that era where rocket ships were the way things would travel through, like into space, and that kind of navigation wasn't necessarily that complex yet, that they actually in that sci-fi story took into account like launch degrees and whatnot for actually reaching places. That's a neat little bit of detail, especially when traveling over such a large period of like space. Although I think 1% for the distances they were going, I think we were underestimated.
How are we doing, Collier?
Coming on the bearing, sir. 4, 3, 2, 0. We've intersected the course vector.
Good work, Collier.
Course is corrected, sir. We're ready to go into atomic overdrive anytime you say.
All right. Stand by.
Yes, sir.
Now hear this. Now hear this. Prepare for maximum acceleration.
What a robot voice.
Bridge to engine room. Kill your rockets.
Rockets out.
Fire up number 1 cyclotron.
Number 1 ready.
Fire up number 2.
Number 2 ready.
Withdraw your dampening rods.
Mission chamber ready. Blast tubes cleared. All generators operating at capacity. Take it over, sir.
Go into overdrive at the count of 0.
Damn it.
3 seconds, Mr. Collier.
3,
2,
2,
1,
1,
0.
0.
How are we doing, Collier?
On course, sir. She's running hot and true.
My compliments, Lieutenant. This job would have done your father credit, and he was the best navigation officer I ever saw.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Start your gyros. Put her on robot control. All right, the bridge is yours, Mr. Collier. If you need me, I'll be in Dr. Smithson's office.
Yes, sir.
Lewis, I see you got us off the ground.
You can thank young Collier for that. Ship off the old block.
You knew his father?
As a matter of fact, I knew him very well. First-rate spaceman.
Oh, is he the one
yes,
who...
Yes, he was lost in the galactic barrier on the second ship we sent out to Volta.
Lewis, just what do you think this galactic barrier is?
Oh, your guess is as good as mine, Doc. All I know is that 5 ships have gone into it, and none of them have come back out.
You think it's a nit? How about Mestrovic's theory that it's a time warp in space? That the ships reach it and slip into another dimension?
I think that's a lot of rubbish. My theory is that the galactic barrier is nothing more than a radioactive layer of some kind.
Why do you say that?
Well, we know that radar signals bounce off it like they were hitting an invisible glass wall. And we know that it destroys our ships and crews in some way. There's no other logical explanation.
What makes you think we can get through it, Lewis?
Because we're ready for it. The others weren't. The entire hull of this ship is completely shielded with lead. We can crack through any radioactive cloud ever detected. Besides, we're equipped with some new UHF radio devices that should enable us to maintain radio contact with Earth. Nothing can happen. Absolutely nothing.
Now, who are you trying to convince?
Myself, I suppose.
Lewis, you've had your share of glory. First skipper to reach the moon back in 1962. You could have retired. Why are you risking this trip?
5 ships are missing. Men like Prentice, Margetson, young Collier's father. I'm tired of seeing good men fed into that meat chopper.
Then why are we going to Volta?
We haven't any choice, Smitty. We're in a race, the kind of race where men and ships are expendable. According to the Interspace Code, the first nation to reach Volta can claim it.
Well, personally, I want no part of it.
Doc.
I'll have to play physician, morale builder, and mother substitute for 112 slightly nervous men.
Well, your morale doesn't sound too good, Doc.
As morale officer, I can state without fear of contradiction, it is terrible. And something tells me as we approach that galactic barrier, I'm not going to be alone.
Hello, Earth. Hello, Earth. Captain Thorson of the Star Cloud calling Earth.
Hello, Star Cloud. Hi, Captain.
Charlie.
I will say, it's a neat idea that it would be radiation. Like, that explanation actually does make some sense. That's neat.
Well, I see they haven't court-martialed you yet.
No, sir, thanks to you.
That's good to hear you. You can read us the funny papers on Sunday morning.
Right.
How's our signal?
Strong. Clear as a bell.
Now, here's our log report for Colonel Harrison. You ready?
Shoot.
June 2nd, 1987. 4 weeks out from Earth. Running through. No radiation. Operation normal. Still making our approach to the galactic barrier. That's all, Charlie. See you later.
Good luck, Captain. I sure wish I was with you.
How's the morale, Smitty?
The men know we're getting closer to the barrier. They're beginning to show a little tension, Lewis.
Oh, how's their physical condition? Any sickness?
About half the crew has come down with space blues.
I was afraid of that. Are they bad?
Same as usual. Lips and hands with a bluish cast. Eyes are sensitive to infrared.
I don't know. When I first started flying these tin cans, nobody ever heard of space blues.
Well, now there's a theory it's caused by the terrific acceleration of atomic overdrive. Change in gravity affects the circulation.
What do you think?
I think it's psychosomatic. I've noticed that the same men who get space blues under tension on a ship tend to get blue coloration back on Earth when they're upset. I guess it's just an occupational disease of space navigators.
You think it's just nerves, then?
Well, young Collier's got a bad case. I think it's tension from overwork.
Maybe he needs some vitamins.
Lewis, when will you realize that vitamins are not a panacea for all the troubles of mankind?
Sir, I understand that you relieve me from duty.
Well, Dr. Smithson says you aren't looking very well, Collier. I'm giving you a rest.
Sir, I feel perfectly able to continue.
Your lips are as blue as Minnetonka.
Captain, I'd like to remain at my post.
Don't be foolhardy, Lieutenant.
I'm not being foolhardy, sir. I have a special, personal reason for wanting this expedition to reach Volta.
Your father?
Yes, sir.
You think he might still be alive?
I have to find out what happened, sir.
I think I understand. Very well, Collier. Report back to duty.
Why the scratchy noise? What is that supposed to be? Or is that just like... I think that might just be audio static from the recording.
What's the reading, Paulson?
We're getting a +5 radar bounce now. Coming off the barrier almost as fast as we sent it out.
What's the interval?
2 seconds. Shortening steadily. At this rate, we'll hit the wall in the next few minutes.
All right. Alert the crew. Sound general quarters.
Now hear this. Condition red. We are now approaching the galactic barrier. All hands to stations. All radiation detectors to be fully manned. Full security will prevail until further notice. That is all.
Paulson.
Yes, sir?
The radar bounce is up to +6. We'd better try to make final contact with Earth. Is Sparks still trying to raise the base?
Yes, sir, but he's not having much luck.
Oh?
Seems to be some interference. That's the radio room now.
Yes? You got him? Well, cut in on the bridge speaker. Captain will take it from here.
Hello? Star Cloud to Earth. Can you hear me, Earth?
Hello, Skipper. I can barely read you. We're getting heavy static from sunspots.
That's not sunspots, Charlie. We're right on top of the galactic barrier. Getting a +7 radar bounce. Expect to hit the barrier almost any second now.
Good luck, Skipper.
If we crack the barrier and come through still in one piece, I'll try to get back to you on the high-frequency band.
Gotcha, Skipper. Don't worry. I'll be waiting.
So long, Charlie.
So long, Star Cloud.
Must be getting awfully close now, Captain. Echo's bouncing back so fast it's almost beating the signal.
But when they go inside, hold on to your hat. That's when we run into the wall.
Any second.
Hold on.
Oh, here goes nothing.
Here it comes.
Captain.
Nothing happened.
We made it. We made it, Captain. No radiation, no time warp, no nothing. Now, the crew's gone crazy, sir.
Let them. They've earned it. Doc, can you break out a few bottles of snakebite serum for medicinal purposes?
I sure can, Lewis.
This calls for a celebration. How's your morale now?
It couldn't be better. How's yours?
So it's also reflecting radio signals, I guess, on their normal frequencies, but not light? So... Wait, no, it has to be reflecting light if they can't see what happened to the other ships, or I guess they wouldn't. I'm also noticing that, like, staticky noise reduced a little bit, so that might have been on purpose.
Be better. What the...
Condition red. Condition red. Radiation detected. Condition red. Radiation detected.
Holy mackerel. Look at the needle on that indicator.
Paulson.
Yes, I see it, Captain. Picking radiation like crazy.
What's it like?
It's a strong impulse.
What kind?
I don't know. It's too long for a cosmic ray, too short for UHF. Whatever it is, sir, the ship is lousy.
We'll track it down, triangulate it, and make it fast. I want a directional fix.
Yes, sir.
Engine room.
Yes, sir.
We're picking up radioactivity. Is the fission chambers?
No leak here, sir.
Check your gauges.
Nothing here, Captain. Must be coming from outside.
Damage control. Is our lead shield leaking radiation? Well, keep at it. Paulson, how are you doing?
I've got it fixed, Captain.
Well, what is it?
Well, I'll have to recheck my figures.
I'll hurry it up.
Angle is correct, but I
Come
don't...
on, man, for Pete's sake. Where's the radiation coming from?
Sir, it's coming from inside the ship.
That's impossible.
Yeah, maybe.
No, sir, I've checked it twice.
Well, it's got to be the engines, then.
If it is, sir, we're finished.
Engine room.
Yes, sir.
That radiation must be in the overdrive pile.
No, sir, it isn't here, sir.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir.
All right, keep checking. There's only one thing left to do. Paulson, get a Geiger counter. We're going to start combing this ship inch by inch.
Yes, sir.
All right, turn it on.
Yes, sir. All right. Ready, Captain.
We'll check the atomic guns first. Come on.
2 misses.
We'll cut through the officers' quarters here to ordnance. Now turn here.
Wait a minute, sir.
Huh? What is it?
The signal's weaker now.
Yeah. Let's go back.
Is that their Geiger counter?
Hold it. Seems strongest right about here.
It doesn't make sense.
Whose cabin is this?
Lieutenant Collier's.
Collier?
Oh, he's down on nav control, sir.
Oh, I'll try the door.
It's not locked, sir.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's in here, all right. Listen to that counter. Strongest over here.
Open that wall cabinet.
It's locked,
Oh,
sir.
smash it. Shut off that Geiger counter. Now, what do you make of this, Paulson?
Oh, it looks like some sort of portable transmitter, sir. Must be foreign manufacture. I don't recognize the calibration symbols at all. I've never seen anything like it.
Which raises a small question. What is Lieutenant Collier doing with a transmitter in his cabin?
I don't know, sir.
Well, I intend to find out, Paulson. Get down to nav control and bring Collier up to the bridge on the double.
Well, hadn't we better find some way to shut this thing off first?
I know a way. Lieutenant Collier, I'm going to ask a few simple questions, and I want a few simple answers.
Yes, sir.
What were you doing with a transmitter in your cabin?
Transmitter, Captain?
Oh, you know nothing about it?
No, sir, I don't.
Do you recognize these calibration symbols?
No, sir.
Can you think of how it might have been placed in your cabin without your knowing it?
No, sir, unless someone came in while I was on duty.
Would that have been possible?
I suppose so, if someone had a key.
I found your cabin door unlocked.
Well, I meant a key to the wall cabinet.
I didn't say the wall cabinet.
Well, I...
You what, Lieutenant? How could you have known it was in the wall cabinet?
Well, I just assumed, sir.
Lieutenant Collier, I find it hard to believe you would lie. Having known and respected your father, having observed the way you handle your job. However, I intend to get to the root of this thing. May I have your wristwatch, Lieutenant?
Sir?
Your wristwatch.
Yes, sir.
Paulison, turn on that Geiger counter.
Yes, sir.
Hold this watch next to it.
Yes, sir.
That's all. Lieutenant, if you hadn't any close contact with that transmitter, how do you explain the radioactivity of this watch?
Well, I don't, sir.
I think you'd better. To whom were you sending those signals?
Condition red. Condition red.
There's your answer, Captain.
What is this, Collier?
Alien spaceship approaching. Alien spaceship approaching.
Collier, who's aboard that ship? All right, now talk!
Very well, Captain. My mission seems completed.
Your mission? Are you admitting that you're an agent of a foreign power?
I'm stating it.
What nation?
No nation, Captain.
What?
I am an agent of the Voltan government.
What?
The government of the planet of Voltan.
You're crazy.
Are you so stupid, Captain? Did you think your people are the only ones who can invade another planet?
What do you mean?
We've had agents operating on Earth since 1945.
I don't believe you.
What do you think happened to those 5 ships, Captain? Where do you suppose we got our information? Your language, your culture, family background.
Your appearance, you look like...
Like Commander Collier? Well, is that so surprising, Captain?
You see, Captain, we had a living model.
I ought to kill you.
That would be very foolish, Captain. I would advise you to surrender without delay.
Alien ship now coming into ordnance range.
I'll deal with you later, Collier. Paulison?
Yes, sir.
Put this man in irons, take him away.
Don't worry, sir. We'll take good care of him.
Carpenter,
Gunnery,
Gunnery Richardson.
what's the range?
10,000 meters. They're closing fast.
Put your guns on radar tracking.
Tracking. Coming on the bearing.
Fire!
Ow.
Fire,
Ow.
Richardson!
Ow.
Richardson, did you hear me? Fire!
Ow.
What's the matter down there? Did you hear me? Richardson, answer me.
it's no use to shout, Captain.
Collier, how did you get loose? Where's Paulison?
Lieutenant Paulison is dead.
All stations! Lieutenant Collier has escaped. Seize him, men!
Don't waste your breath. Your men can't hear you, Captain.
What?
Those still alive are my men.
You're lying.
No, Captain. Every ship that has ever left Earth was controlled by a Voltan crew.
That's impossible. Those were hand-picked men.
Handpicked by us.
I don't believe you.
No? Then why not call for help?
Carpenter, Robinson, Haley, report.
You see, Captain?
Carpenter, Robinson, Haley.
It's quite useless, Captain. I would advise you to sit very quietly and do nothing.
Very well, Collier. You've beaten us. What now?
The ship will be taken to Volta for, shall we say, further experimentation.
I see. Of course, there's one thing you hadn't counted on.
Just what is that, Captain?
Carpenter! Are you in there, Lieutenant Carpenter? They can't all be dead. There must be one alive. Smitty, Dr. Smithson! Smitty! Smitty, what have they done to him?
Lewis,
Dirty. Don't talk.
I must lean closer. Not much time. Lewis, space blues.
Space blues? What is it, Smitty? What are you trying to tell me?
All men with space blues. Voltans.
Let me help you.
No, Lewis. Get message back to Earth. Voltan 5th column. Watch out for space blues.
Smitty. Oh, Smitty.
Captain,
Captain Thorson. Captain Thorson, you can't hide from us now. Come back to the bridge and surrender, or my men will come and get you.
Hello. Hello. Star Cloud calling Earth. Oh, please, God, let me get through before it's too late. Hello. Star Cloud to Earth. Come in, please. Come in, please.
Hello. Hello. Star Cloud to Earth. Captain Thorson calling. Charlie, come in, please, hurry.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Can you hear me, Charlie?
Skipper, is that you?
Are you getting my signal?
It's coming in a little louder now, Skip. Keep sending.
God, now look, Charlie, listen to me. Not much time. Get word to Colonel Harrison. Crew mutinied. Most of crew members, Fultons.
What?
Fultons.
Spell that.
V-O-L.
Fultons.
That's right. They're from the planet Volta.
Skipper. Skipper, are you all right?
Now, Charlie, this is serious. They'll be here any second. Now, listen, they have a fifth column on Earth. They're planning to invade you.
You mean it?
Of course I mean it. Tell Harrison, posing as humans. You can detect them by space blues. You got that? Only Fultons get space blue. Charlie, did you hear me?
Space Blue. I get you.
They're breaking in, Charlie. I'm depending on you. Warn everybody.
Captain.
They've opened the door. So long, Charlie. Tell Hannah.
Captain. Captain Thorson. Hello. Hello, Star Cloud.
What's the trouble, Sergeant?
I was just trying to raise a Star Cloud, Colonel.
Had any luck?
No, sir. No contact.
No contact, eh?
No, sir.
Nearly an hour since they hit the galactic barrier. I don't understand why they haven't tried to get a message back.
No, sir. Neither do I.
Oh, all right. I'll take over for a while.
Yes, you do that, sir. It's all yours.
Right. Oh, and Charlie, you better go out and get yourself some coffee. You look a little blue around the gills.
Oh.
Tonight, X-1 has brought you No Contact, written by George Lefferts from an original story of Lefferts and Ernest Kinoy. Featured in the cast were Louis Van Ruten as Captain, Donald Buca as Collier, Wendell Holmes as Charlie, and Bill Griffiths, Bill Smith, Matt Crowley, and Ken Williams. Your announcer, Don Pardo. X-1 was directed by Fred Way and is a transcribed NBC Radio Network production. And now,
we are.
Next week. When you want to take over a world, you naturally look for its weak point, some way to catch its people off guard. We live in a world where everybody loves a parade, a world of press agents and publicity stunts. But who would ever dream that invaders from outer space would take advantage of that weakness and actually hire a press agent to advertise their coming? Who would believe it was anything but just another publicity gag?
Ow, ow, ow,
At
ow.
least, not until the terrible moment when it was already too late. The moment of X-1.
You know, I really wasn't expecting that story to be aliens are using a radiation barrier and have infiltrated Earth to take over the planet. That's actually just not where I thought that was going to go. But fascinating. That actually had some interesting little, like, science bits in it, too. Like, the guy being able to, like, figure out through the radiation of the watch, like, radio signals bouncing off the barrier along with X-ray. Just all that little bit of stuff was neat. But that... I was just like, why would they be turning blue? Turns out, yeah, that wasn't just sci-fi nonsense, it was aliens. Also, we are nowhere near going to the gym. We still have to get Metapod turned into Butterfree, Squirtle leveled up to Blastoise, Rattata to become a Raticate, Pidgey evolved all the way through Nidorina, and Spearow to Fearow. Do exactly that, an alien deer thing. I'm not an alien. I am not an alien. I am not from outer space. Okay. But yeah, interesting little story. I kinda wanna know, is that next one? Oh my god, they actually do have it, the parade. I really hope this one is a continuation. Blue dabba dee dabba die. Imagine like that song was actually about that. And the little blue spaceman was invading. Alright. Next one. The parade. I really wish they didn't use that rising tone.
Countdown
That is
for
so
blast off.
fucking loud.
X minus 5.
Holy shit.
Minus 4. Minus 3. Minus 2. X minus 1. Fire. From the far horizons of the unknown come transcribed tales of new dimensions in time and space. These are stories of the future. Adventures in which you
This
live
audio
in a
quality is a
million
little
could
bit
be
better.
years, on 1,000 maybe worlds. The National Broadcasting Company presents X minus 1.
Hidden Invader Zim also claimed to not be an alien.
If
I've
you
already
wanted to take
stated
over
what
our
I
world
am.
with a minimum amount of resistance and trouble, how would you go about it?
Trust me, I'm much worse.
Tonight we'll tell you how, with a strange and chilling story by George Lefferts. The Parade.
Chat member. Chat member. I'm not an alien. I'm not from outer space. I'm from somewhere far worse. Far, far worse. If you're looking for someone to blame, blame the scientist who trusted the singing blade. Could be possible, but Eiffel 65 is from Italy. Who knows? I am not an insect.
The same. My name is Luchar. I am a Martian.
Ah, pleased to meet you, Mr. what was that again?
A Martian.
As in Orson Welles?
Precisely.
I'm a Rotarian myself. Sit down.
Thank you.
Now that we've had our little joke, Mr. Luchar, what can Publicity Associates do for you?
I am interested in obtaining publicity. It has been my observation that advertising and publicity are the very backbone of...
I'm sorry. Just... Hello. Who are you? I'm a Martian. Okay. What can we do for you? Oh my god, this one's already starting off really funny.
Earthly civilization.
Spoken like a true Martian, Mr. Luchar. Now, if you'll tell me the name of the client.
The client, of course, will be the Martians.
You don't give up, do you?
Give up?
The gag, I mean. Oliver.
Yes, Mr. Ryan?
This is Mr. Luchar.
How do you
Mr.
do?
Luchar claims to be a Martian. Take him outside, will you, Oliver?
I am happy to see, Mr. Ryan, that my telling you I am a Martian has approximately the effect I guessed it would. I believe we can do business. I have here cash retainer of $5,000.
Oliver, take a look at that wad of lettuce.
It's the real stuff, Mr. Ryan. And my client is prepared to spend many times that amount.
Sit down, Mr. Luchar. Oliver, get the client a cigar, the 50-cent box.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Well, now, what can I do for you, sir?
I wish you to manage a publicity campaign. A very large and important campaign.
Is the product established, or is it something brand new?
Something quite new. Now, what would you judge the most effective type of campaign?
Well, if the client has a lot of dough to throw around, a suspense campaign is best. First, you place ads in the paper saying, "Watch this space."
Then about a week later, you run an ad saying XYZ or PDQ, and you get people guessing what it means. Then finally, when you've teased them enough, you bust loose and unveil the product.
Excellent. We will conduct a suspense campaign.
Of course, in this kind of campaign, secrecy is very important. Once the name of the product leaks out, it spreads like wildfire, and the whole campaign is kerfloppo.
Quite so, quite so. The utmost secrecy.
You realize, of course, these things cost like crazy.
Would, say, $1 million cover expense?
Come again?
I said, would $1 million cover it?
Why, yes, I am at... You did say $1 million.
I understood that you have handled some very large accounts. Of course, if this is too big...
No, not at all, not at all. As a matter of fact, I seldom touch anything less. Right, Oliver?
Huh? Oh, of course. That's right, Mr. Ryan. Absolutely right. Yes, sir.
You will begin, then, by saturating the newspapers, the radio, the streetcars with a very simple statement.
What's that?
I will write it on a card. Here you are.
The Martians are coming. Say, that's not a bad teaser. Got that, Oliver?
Yes, sir.
The next ad will read, June 1st is Martian Day.
June 1st is Martian Day.
What happens on June 1st?
The parade takes place.
What parade?
I wish you to arrange a parade up Fifth Avenue.
You mean like the Macy Parade?
Exactly. Except that the theme will be the world of tomorrow, the Martian world. My client would like it to be a gay affair. Balloons, clowns, pennants, pretty drum majorettes.
Say, that sounds terrific. I might be able to interest the department stores in a tie-in.
Fine. The parade will climax the campaign.
Almost like a pride parade. I'm sorry.
On June 1st, the product will be unveiled.
Good enough. By the way, Mr. Luchard,
Nightlinks.
What is the product? What are we selling?
Oh, no, Mr. Ryan. Secrecy, remember?
Yeah, but after all...
Mr. Ryan, all will be revealed to you in good time. For the moment, let us say that we are selling a concept.
A concept?
The concept of invasion from Mars.
Hi, Daniel.
Sorrel Talent Agency.
Sammy Sorrel, please.
This is Sammy.
This is Sid Ryan over at Publicity Associates. Listen, Sammy, how are you fixed for midgets?
I got midgets.
Fine, I need 40 midgets for a parade. 40, June 1st. And listen, Sammy, I want just a little spacesuits.
In little...
You know, like men from Mars.
Mars.
Okay? And I want some movie extras, maybe 50 of them.
50.
Also rigged up like men from Mars. Make them look gruesome. Got that?
Gruesome.
Also, I need some horses with pretty girls on top of them. Maybe you can get that bunch from Maroney's Traveling Circus, the one we booked for the Fireman's Parade in Albany last year.
Yeah, I'll try, Sid.
Never mind the expense. Just get me the talent.
Sounds like you landed a big client there. Who is it?
It's a secret. I gotta hang now. Call me back, Sammy.
Right.
How you doing, Oliver?
Oh, fine, Mr. Ryan, just fine. I got 100 small boys pasting little stickers. The Martians are coming on the subway platform.
Radio dramas,
we
yes.
got full-page ads in all the dailies.
Good.
And 10-second spot announcements on every local station.
Good.
We are currently listening to X-1, The Parade from May 1st, 1955.
Costing a fortune.
Good. The more it costs, the bigger our percentage. Spend like you were going to the electric chair, Oliver.
Yes, sir. How are you making out in the parade?
If it comes off, it'll be the biggest thing since Barnum invented the midget. I've got Macy's, Gimbals, and Saks.
Puma's midget.
Everything is built around the Martian theme, see? Even the horses will have long feelers attached to them and funny-looking extra legs. It'll be sensational.
That sounds fine, only...
Only what?
Mr. Ryan, we don't even know what we're selling.
Oliver, my boy, do you think old Sid Ryan has been sitting here spending all this moolah and not putting two and two together?
You mean you know who Luchar represents?
Just by accident, understand? I have learned that Century Pictures is making a big new epic. One of those expensive pictures they make in secret and then spring on the public because they don't want the other studios to get the jump on them.
What's the picture?
A space opera titled Invasion from Mars, get it?
Oh, I begin to see.
Also, by mere coincidence, it's supposed to have its premiere sometime around June 1st. You follow me?
Yes, but, Mr. Ryan, Century has an exclusive contract with New Features Syndicate for all their publicity.
Suppose Century Pictures doesn't like the way New Features is handling their stuff. They want to get out of the contract, but New Features says no, so they have to get around the contract. A man named Lucha, client unknown, starts publicizing the Martian invasion. Need I go further?
I don't know, Mr. Ryan. Sounds pretty far-fetched to me, but I don't know.
That's what I like about
What
you,
a
Oliver.
ridiculous
You're
idea
so
this is. This is so
Let me
ridiculous.
talk to Commissioner Patrick, please. Sid Ryan.
Hello?
Commish, Sid Ryan.
Oh. How are you, Ryan?
Fine.
What is it this time? You want to drop a man off the Empire State Building into a teacup full of water? The answer is no. Also, we're not arresting any fan dancers.
You know I don't handle fan dances. I want a permit for a parade. June 1st, 5th Avenue. It's a Sunday. There's no traffic.
Now, look, Ryan,
Macy's gets a permit. Gimbel's gets a permit. The American Legion gets a permit. The Sons of Erin march every time Morton Downey sings the Wearing of the Green. Oh, don't give me a hard time, Patrick. This is too big. I have the 5th Avenue Merchants Association behind me.
Okay, Ryan. Fill out the forms. I'll pass them along to the license commissioner.
That's my boy.
By the way, what's the occasion for this parade?
Oh, don't you read the papers, Patrick? June 1st is Martian Day.
God.
How is the campaign going, Mr. Ryan?
Like wildfire, Mr. Lucha, like wildfire. Everybody and his brother is going along with the gag. Yesterday, we distributed 50,000 Martian hats to school kids. I got some of the merchants doing World of Tomorrow displays in their windows. Every big novelty manufacturer in town is climbing on the bandwagon. They want to get into the parade with floats, giveaways, anything. Everybody smells a buck to be made. I wouldn't be surprised if the mayor himself declared Martian Day. I've even arranged for Commissioner Patrick to accept a $50,000 check for the Policeman's Benevolent Fund from the man from Mars. Oh, it's terrific, terrific. My blood pressure's up to 200.
Excellent.
I understand Century Pictures spent over $1 million making that space opera.
I beg pardon?
Oh, come, Mr. Lucha. Sid Ryan wasn't born yesterday, you know. I know who our client is, even if you don't admit it.
You do?
Always thinking that's me.
Well, as long as you know, let's keep it to ourselves, shall we, Mr. Ryan? As you once remarked, when these things leak out, it destroys the surprise and ruins the effectiveness of the campaign.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ken Daly speaking to you from our portable transmitter atop the reviewing stand for the much-heralded Martian Parade on Fifth Avenue. It's a beautiful sunlit day here in New York, a perfect day for a parade, and the streets are packed with thousands of spectators all eager to find out what this is all about. There's an air of shrill expectancy. Some of the kids and their parents have been camped on the curbstone since early this morning to be sure of ringside seats when the so-called Martians pass by. I've just had word from Saul Brown up at Central Park Mall that the Martians have landed from big pink balloons. And now, while we're waiting for the arrival of the parade, we've brought some people up to our microphone to tell you their reactions to this most spectacular of all publicity stunts. That's right, come on. What's your name, madam?
Miss Ada Shackley.
A little louder, please.
Miss Ada Shackley.
Uh-huh, and where are you from, Mrs. Shackley?
Columbus, Ohio.
I see. And I see you have your family with you, too. Two little curly-headed blonde boys. Are you in New York on vacation?
We came for the Shriners Convention with their daddy.
What do you think of Martian Day, Mrs. Shackley?
Well, it all seems very strange to me, but the boys have been pestering me to watch it, so we've been standing here 2 hours. I can't make head or tail of it.
Well, neither can a lot of other people, Mrs. Shackley. But judging by the thousands here today, there's a lot of curiosity.
Curiosity killed the cat, folks say.
Well, let's hope not. Thank you, Mrs. Shackley.
God, that is just realistic as fuck for normies.
And this is Mr. Sid Ryan, ladies and gentlemen, the publicity man who's the brains behind the Martian Day stunt. Hello, Sid.
Good morning, Kenneth.
Easy, not so close to the mic.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Sid, you've certainly lifted the lid this time.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Sid, there's been a great deal of speculation as to exactly what all this is leading up to. I've heard some folks say it's a big war bond drive. Others think it's just to stimulate local business. And, look, I understand in the trade itself, The smart money says you're building for the premiere of Century's forthcoming extravaganza, Invasion from Mars. Now, come clean. Can you tell us what the real story is?
Ken. I'd like to, but honestly, I can't.
Oh, man of mystery, eh? Are you going to watch the parade from the stand here?
No, Ken, I can't stand noise. I'm going out to my office and watching company.
Well, thank you, Sid Ryan, and good luck. Let's go, Ryan. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen. The first units of the big Martian parade, swinging down Fifth Avenue with fanfare, colored streamers, music, confetti, floats, all the trappings of a Mardi Gras. And here in the vanguard is a whole troop of little midgets in weird-looking pink and blue spacesuits, carrying Rube Goldberg weapons with signs painted on them. Let's see, I can read one which says, Atomic Blaster. Another one has a placard reading, we're Martian through Georgia. And here come the clowns, laughing and falling all over each other. They're giving free sugar candy to the kids along the way. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a happy, laughing crowd along Fifth Avenue today. A true reflection of the great sense of humor and good nature that makes America the place it is.
Stop. That was weird.
This is promised as the climax of the show. Now a great hush has fallen over the crowd.
Weird cut,
Quite
but
a sight
okay.
to see these thousands of people standing here expectantly.
I have to suspect that was whoever uploaded this had cut. That looked like a new, fuck, come on, brain. A commercial breakout. Because, you know, even in 1950s, you can't escape ads.
Hearing only the great regular sigh of their mass breathing. And now here they come, ladies and gentlemen. The Martians. Marching in booted, helmeted ranks. Row after row of them. My, this is an impressive sight, ladies and gentlemen. And a rather serious contrast to the rest of the joyous slapstick parade we've witnessed. There are perhaps, 200 tall, broad-chested men dressed in metallic gray spacesuits with thick glass visors drawn across their faces. Each is holding an ominous-looking ray gun at the ready position. They're marching in absolute silence, keeping step perfectly, as though some mute, unspoken command were marking time for them. The crowd seems rather grim and serious now. Perhaps they're reminded of the actuality of war and possible invasion. They stand solemnly, silently, watching. Even the children are awed. And now the first ranks of the Martians are moving past us down Fifth Avenue toward the reviewing stands at the square. No one moves. What's that? What's happening? Oh, there, a woman, ladies and gentlemen. She dashed out into the street. For what reason, I don't know. She attempted to lift the visor of one of the Martian spacesuits, but just as she reached the Martian, she fell forward in a dead faint. I tell you, I've never felt such mass tension in a crowd as we're experiencing here right now, today. All sorts of rumors have begun filtering back through the audience. There are excited whispers of, she's dead, she fainted, and now an undercurrent of, what? They're really Martians. This is an example of how a single incident can precipitate mass hysteria, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, it's a mighty reassuring sight to see the blue uniforms of New York's finest spaced every 10 feet or so along the avenue. Somehow, I can't explain it, this incident has begun to work on what was a moment ago a happy, carefree crowd, and the complexion is changing.
Mr. Ryan, did you see that? A woman fainted.
Of course I saw it.
What do you suppose she saw?
Oliver, old man, did I ever tell you were too naive for this business?
But that young woman ran out into the streets to get a close look at the Martians, and then she screamed and fainted dead away.
I'm well aware of that, Oliver, since I paid her $50 to do it.
What?
The dramatic moment, Oliver, the stock and trade of the good publicity, man. Relax.
Holy smokes, you sure think of everything.
Yeah, for my share of this deal, roughly $100,000, I can afford to think of everything. Shut the window.
Don't you want to see the finish?
We'll go down to the reviewing stand for the finish. Right now, I want to make a phone call. By the way, where's Lucha?
I haven't seen him.
Well, he'll be around.
Boy, those Martians sure look like the real thing.
How would you know the real thing if you saw it, Oliver?
Well, gee, I don't know.
Close the window, Oliver.
Oh, yes, Mr. Ryan.
Sorrel's Talent Agency.
Sammy, this is Sid Ryan.
Say, listen, Sid, I was going to call you. I'm awful sorry about those Martians.
What do you mean, sorry? They're terrific.
No, don't joke, Sid. I mean it.
Well, I mean it, too. They're great, great.
Are you in the bag?
Never felt better.
You mean it, don't you?
Of course I mean it. What is this?
There are Martians in the parade?
About 150. Of course, I only ordered 50, but
Sid.
under the circumstances...
Sid.
What is it?
Sid, don't you know? I couldn't get you a single movie extra. There's a studio strike in New York. I was going to call you, but I figured...
Wait a minute. Where'd these guys come from if you didn't hire them?
I don't know. Maybe Oliver.
Oh, hold on. Oliver.
Yes, Mr. Ryan?
Did you hire those Martians?
No, sir,
Sammy, this is on the level, isn't it?
Honest, Sid,
Okay, Sammy, I'll call you back.
What's the matter, Mr. Ryan?
I don't know. I just don't know. I've got to locate Lucha. What's Century Pictures number?
Mr. Ryan, this is Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Well, get me their publicity director, Marty Sanford, at home.
Oh, yes, sir. Here you are.
Thanks.
Sanford.
Marty, this is Sid Ryan.
Oh, hello, Sid. How's the big
Fine,
promotion?
fine. Listen, Marty, this is dead serious. On the level. Get it?
What's wrong?
I've got to locate Lucha.
Lou who?
Lucha, come on now, Marty. This is life and death. The guy you sent over to hire me for the invasion picture.
Invasion picture?
Invasion from Mars, the space opera.
Are you batty?
Marty.
That picture was shelved last month.
What?
Sure, back in the can. Too expensive and too fantastic. The big shots decided you can't sell a Martian invasion to the American public. And I never heard of a guy named Lou.
Mother heaven.
What is it, Mr. Ryan? You look terrible.
Too fantastic.
What's too fantastic, Mr. Ryan? Is something wrong?
Open that window. I want another look at those Martians.
Yes, sir.
Look at them. Oliver, you were in the Army. Could 150 movie extras learn to march like that in, say, 24 hours?
Not in 24 days, Mr. Ryan.
Not a second's hesitation. Not one other step. Look at the way they carry those ray guns at the ready. The only other time I've seen troops march like that was in a film of the Nazi stormtroops marching through the streets of Paris. See those chests on them? That's pride. Sheer, arrogant pride. Look at those chins. That's contempt. Nobody could act like that.
Mr. Ryan!
Oliver, get down there. Find that woman who fainted. Her name's Gloria Montex. Get her up here. Make it fast.
Here she is, Mr. Ryan. I can't get much sense out of her.
Stay away from me.
Gloria, it's me, Sid Ryan.
Oh, don't kid me. You're a Martian.
Gloria, settle down.
No, you're wearing a mask.
Baby, it's me, Sid.
And underneath, it's awful. It's all big green eyes and those feelers like a captain.
Baby, snap out of it. Listen, what happened down there? You ran out and screamed like I told you, but the fainting, that wasn't in the act.
Oh, go away, please. Go away.
What'd you see?
Oh, no, please. It's too awful. Please, please.
Just one question, baby. Inside that helmet, what'd you see?
You won't get anything out of her, Mr. Ryan. She needs a doctor.
Okay, Oliver, I've heard enough anyway. You take care of Gloria here. Get her a drink.
Where are you going?
To see the commissioner. We gotta stop this parade before things begin to happen.
Okay, Ryan, what's the beef?
Listen, Patrick, I don't know what it is, see, but something's wrong. You gotta stop that parade.
I suppose you'd like the riot squad. That would get you a front-page spread on every paper in town. Honest, you publicity guys give me a pay.
This may be a matter of life and death.
Oh, sure, sure. Look, Ryan, I've got no time for your cheap publicity gags. I'm a busy man.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you I don't know where these Martians came from, who they are, anything about them. All I want you to do is stop the parade and make sure they're on the level.
Ryan, I'm wise to your tricks. Now, if you let the sergeant show you out...
You won't do it, huh? An honest citizen appeals for protection and you refuse.
I most emphatically do. Now beat it.
All right, Patrick. I'll go right to the mayor's office. I'll have you busted flatter than a fried egg.
Go ahead. I'm sure His Honor will be glad to toss you out on that phony nickel-plated skull of yours.
Big, giant, red eyes.
You heard me, Ryan. You cannot see the mayor. Adolf, please. This isn't a gag. I don't want publicity. All I want to do is maybe prevent something horrible from happening.
In case you don't know it, wise guy, something horrible is already happening. A couple hundred little kids are in the hospital with ptomaine poisoning from that phony Martian candy you passed out. Or didn't you know?
I didn't. We've got to stop that parade.
Sure you'd like nothing better than to start a panic now. Maybe a few hundred people would get trampled to death. Think of the newspaper space that would get you and your product.
I won't stand for this, Adolf.
You won't have to, because you're going to get out of here right now. Go on, beat it. Get out. You and your publicity stunts make me sick to my stomach.
Oliver! Oliver, where are you? Oliver! Oliver!
It is useless
What?
to scream at him, Mr. Ryan. Your friend is quite dead.
Lucha.
He wanted to run to the police with some story about a Martian invasion. I found it necessary to restrain him.
Restrain him, you stinking murderer.
Now, Mr. Ryan, collect yourself. After all our planning, it wouldn't do to have everything spoiled, now would it?
Lucha, start talking and talk fast, because when you get through, I'm going to take you apart piece by piece. What's this all about?
But surely you know, Mr. Ryan, after all, you've been publicizing it for months.
Listen, you...
Please, do not interrupt. You see, before colonizing your planet, we Martians sent advanced scouts to study your habits, your weaknesses. We found that the people on Earth are predominantly conditioned by advertising and publicity, and so... we conceived the idea of treating our entire invasion as a vast publicity stunt. Huh? After all, Mr. Ryan, who would suspect an invader who advertised his invasion in the newspaper, invited the public to his surprise attack, and spent millions publicizing his plans?
Oh, you jumping catfish.
You've done very well.
Then there was no product.
Ah, but there is a product. The product is... death.
What are you trying to do, Lucha?
We Martians are a humane people, Mr. Ryan. We do not like to destroy thousands where a few hundred would suffice. In exactly 2 minutes, our troops will treat the world to a spectacle of death, which will bring the rest of your planet to its knees in horror. Nations will clamor to surrender.
Perhaps, Mr. Lucha, but not if I can help it. You...
Yes, please.
Operator, this is Mr. Ryan. Get me the field telephone on the reviewing stand of the Martian Day Parade. Hurry.
Anyone in particular?
Just hurry.
Reviewing stand, Sergeant Cassidy.
Get me Commissioner Patrick.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. You'll have to talk louder.
I want Commissioner Patrick.
Oh.
Patrick!
Wait a minute. Things are quieting down. Now, what was it you wanted?
This is Ryan. I have to talk to the commissioner. It's a matter of life and death.
I'm sorry, you can't talk to him now. The chief Martian is presenting the PBA check to him. The Martians are going to fire a salute.
Listen, you got to stop him.
What?
Stop him!
I'm sorry, Mr. Ryan.
You idiot! The works is going!
This is the operator. I'm sorry, Mr. Ryan, you've been cut off. I can't seem to get them back.
Doesn't matter, operator. Nothing matters now.
Tonight, X-1 has brought you The Parade, an original story written by George Lefferts. Featured in the cast were Joseph Curtin as Ryan, Joe DeSantis as Luchar, Alexander Scorby as Daly, Agnes Young as the woman, Ellen Deming as Gloria, John Thomas as Oliver, Arthur Anderson as Sammy, Wendell Holmes as the commissioner, and William Keane as Sanford. your announcer, Don Pardo. X-1 was directed by Fred Way and is a transcribed NBC Radio Network production. Next week, the tables turn. Instead of Martians invading Earth, we bring you a tale of men invading Mars. Ray Bradbury's brilliant short story entitled Mars is Heaven. Suppose you were a member of the first rocket ship crew to land on Mars, but instead of seeing Martians, you find that you've landed in a town that looks just like home, that all your dead relatives and friends are there to greet you, so that as incredible as it may seem, you think you're really in heaven. That is, you think so, right up to the fatal moment, the moment of X-1.
Join the Abbotts on another baffling mystery tonight over most NBC radio stations.
The fucking balls on the Martians in that story. Oh yeah, we'll just fucking publicize our invasion, kill a bunch of people, and y'all will surrender after it. Oh my god. That was something else. I don't really know if there's more to say about it. Giant eye catfish, fish like whiskered aliens just gunning down people in a parade. Damn. Alright. So far it looks like we've actually got pretty much all the ones that it mentions each time. Mars is heaven. New hobby for you.
For blast off.
That's funny.
-5, -4, -3,
If
-2.
If I don't get copyright
-1.
claimed,
Fire.
Listening to these while actively grinding out something like this is definitely something I can do.
Horizons of the unknown come transcribed tales of new dimensions in time and space. These are stories of the future. Adventures in which you'll live in 1,000,000 could-be years, on 1,000 maybe worlds. The National Broadcasting Company presents...
Different announcer? Or...
-1. Tonight's story, Mars is Heaven. When the first space rocket lands on Mars, what will we find? Only the ruins of a dead and deserted planet? Or will there be life? Intelligent life in some strange form that we can only imagine? Will we be welcomed with open arms? Or will the Martians treat us as invaders? Only one thing is certain. Someday, a giant metal ship will take off from Earth to travel through the black velocities, the silent gulfs of space,
Elon
to descend at last
face
into the darkness
slowly
of the upper
fading
Martian
in.
atmospheres. And on that day, man will finally know the answers. The day we first land on Mars.
Now hear this. Now hear this. Approaching critical deceleration. Fasten gravity suits. Stand by to land.
There it is. We've intersected the course vector, sir.
All right, Mr. Lustig. Over to manual control.
Aye, sir.
Masters, sound general quarters. Aye, sir.
Jesus Christ.
What do you make of the terrain?
There seems to be a heavy ground, Miss Captain. We won't be able to use the infrared lights.
And we'll have to come in on radar.
Isn't that a little risky, sir? Landing in the dark?
I'd rather run the danger of a blind landing, Lieutenant, than come in without the cover of darkness. Remember, we don't know what
Please.
kind of reception is waiting for us
You know,
down there.
beep.
Airspeed 500. Altitude now 4,000.
Bridge to engine room. Stand by for deceleration. Fire forward tubes 1 and 3. Steady as she goes, Mr. Lustig. As she goes, sir.
Airspeed 100. Altitude 1,000.
Radar indicates a level stretch dead ahead, sir. Skids down. Skids check.
Altitude 500. 4. 350. 3.
Up a point now. All right. Let's set her down. Cut the power. Masters, pipe battle stations.
Aye, sir.
All secured, sir. Well, gentlemen, we're now on Mars, April 20th, 1987, 4:33 Greenwich time. Enter that in the log, Masters.
Aye, sir.
87.
Well, gentlemen, it's less than 2 hours till dawn. As soon as it's light, we'll send out a landing party. Masters, get me an all-over hookup.
This was released in 1955.
Now hear this. All right, men. The smoking lamp is lit. Well, we're on Mars. The first man shipped from Earth to land here. We don't know what we're going to find or what dangers we may face. We're 17 men on an alien world, and it's up to us whether we ever get home again. The next few hours should tell the story, and I want instant obedience to all commands. I'll court-martial the first man who doesn't jump to when he's ordered. And one other thing. We may be on Mars, but this is still a United States naval vessel. Officers will conduct a personal and weapons inspection in 1 hour. That's all. Inspection, Captain. Now? Mr. Lustig, we've got an hour and a half to sweat out before we find out what's outside that airlock. I'd rather have a man worried about his stripes than about what's waiting outside on Mars.
What, can they not see through a window?
Now hear this. Landing party report to forward airlock. Captain Black, Lieutenant Hingston, Lieutenant Lustig, and Dr. Horst report immediately to forward airlock. There's now landing time -5.
X -1.
You ready, Dr. Horst? Yes, Mr. Lustig. As ready as I will ever be. Come on, let's get in the lock.
Hingston, Lustig, and Horst reporting in the airlock.
Very well, sir. The captain will join you.
4 minutes to go. At least the captain would get here. What difference does it make? I just want to get it over with, that's all. Anybody got a cigarette? Yeah, I think you're smoking too much, Lieutenant Lustig. Are you nervous? I offer you, Horst. Wondering what's hidden outside underneath that ground mist? I've been giving it some thought. It'll be very interesting to find out. A very unusual planet, Mars. Why? It has an atmosphere. A wonderful thing, an atmosphere. Where you find one, you find life. You mean Martians? What do you think they'll look like? Who knows? Intelligent life can take many forms. You mean they may have green skins and eyes on stalks or something? The comic book conception is possible, of course. Or they may have developed far beyond us. Perhaps they have a science that can produce weapons far more dangerous than our atomic missiles. You think we may have to fight our way out? After all, we are invaders.
Now hear this. Landing time -2.
All right, we heard this. You know what I'd like to find outside that airlock? Good old Illinois. Ever been there, Lustig?
Only Chicago.
Well, you ought to see my hometown. Green lawns, big white houses.
Sounds like my hometown.
My grandmother used to have one of those iron deer on the lawn. Every Halloween, we painted another color. One time, we painted it black and white like a Holstein cow.
Where does your family live, Dr. Horst?
I have no family. When I was a child, they were gassed to death in the Dachau concentration camp.
Tough.
No, it has its advantages. I have no ties on Earth. Nothing to lose now. I imagine I'm the only one on board who is free to enjoy our present peculiar position.
All right, Masters, you can button it up now.
Aye, sir.
Well, gentlemen, check your sidearms. In 1 minute, we'll be the first men to set foot on Mars. Quite an honor, eh?
As long as the medals are not rewarded posthumously.
Still uneasy, Dr. Horst?
Captain Black, I've been uneasy ever since I can remember. On Earth and on Mars.
Well, 30 seconds. Give me the intercom phone, Lustig.
Yes, sir.
Masters?
Aye, sir.
Battle stations are to be manned till we return. If we're not back in 2 hours, I want no rescue party sent out. Blast off and save the ship, you understand?
Aye, sir.
All right. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lustig, open the outer airlock.
Aye, sir.
It's fresh air.
Let's go.
What, no suits?
Take it easy. It's too dark to move fast.
Quiet, isn't it? Not even a wind. Can't see anything from this ground, mister.
Quiet. We don't know what's out here. All right, come on.
What the quiet? Captain, I could swear that sounds like a rooster.
I don't hear it anymore.
Very homely but unlikely sound. A rooster crowing on Mars?
Hingston?
Aye, sir.
Set that machine gun 25 yards to the flank. We'll stay here till the ground mist lifts.
Aye, sir.
What do you make of the ground, Horst?
Grass. Plain grass. You can see some large foliage there where the mist's thinned out.
What the? Hingston, hold your fire, you fool!
I hit it, Captain.
What?
Some kind of wild animal. I hit it. I could see the tracers, but it's still standing.
Come on, Horst. Doctor, where are you?
Up ahead, admiring the wild animal.
Careful, Horst. Wait for us.
Don't worry, Captain. It's an iron deer. A lawn ornament.
Well, that's impossible.
It's hollow. Interesting, isn't it? A whitewashed Victorian iron deer sitting on a lawn in the middle of Mars.
I don't understand.
Look around. The mist's lifting.
Hey, Captain, look there. It's a house, a regular old-fashioned house.
But, sir, on Mars.
Good Lord. I haven't seen carved scrolls and gingerbread like that in years. Look at that port swing. The geraniums.
There. I told you it was a rooster, Captain.
Give me the glasses, Lustig. I want to take a look through that front window. Well, there's an upright piano. Some sheet music on it. Lustig, it's beautiful Ohio.
Oh, it can't be, sir.
Horst, do you think that civilization of 2 planets could be identical?
I don't know. That specific variety of geraniums is only 50 years old on Earth.
Is it logical that they should develop in Mars? How about that port swing and the piano and beautiful Ohio? Why, it's impossible.
Captain Black, this looks like the town I was born in.
Well, it looks like my hometown, too.
I've thought of something, sir. It's the only solution. Maybe we're not the first ship to reach Mars from Earth.
Don't be ridiculous, Lustig.
Oh, how else can you explain it? Suppose some scientists got together. They invented some spaceship and planted a colony here. That's the only answer.
That's impossible, Lustig. Been space travel, it couldn't be secret. Do you have any idea what ships cost, what industrial power is needed? No, there's got to be some logical reason.
I think perhaps we might find out, Captain. The light just went on in that house.
Kingston, cover that door with the machine gun.
Aye, sir.
All right, come on, Horst. We're going to ring that doorbell. There's got to be a scientific answer to all this.
And there's something moving in there.
Stand back, Horst. Give me a clear shot.
Are you sure a bullet can stop a Martian?
Steady now.
Can I help you?
Will we...
If you're selling anything, it's much too early.
No, wait just a minute. What town is this?
What do you mean? Are you census takers?
No. We're strangers here. We want to know how this town got here.
Is this a game?
No, it's not a game. We're from Earth.
From where?
From Earth.
Do you mean out of the ground? Are you sure you're feeling well?
Madam, we came in a flying ship across space.
We're from the third planet Earth. This is Mars. Now do you understand? Mars.
You go away now, you hear? I'll call my husband from upstairs and he'll chase you. Go on.
But this is Mars, isn't it?
This is Green Lake, Wisconsin, in the United States of America. Bounded on the east by the Atlantic and on the west by the Pacific. Now go away. Goodbye.
Horst, do you suppose it's really possible? I've got to find out more about this.
I told you I'd call my husband. Now you go away.
You've got to tell me one thing first. What year is this?
Year? 1928, of course. For goodness sake.
You hear that, Horst? And we know it's 1987, and we know this is Mars. Horst, is it possible that we got fouled up, made some tremendous blunder, circled around, and landed back on Earth?
In 1928?
Well, maybe some switch in time or dimension. Could we have shifted somehow, gone backward in time? Oh, Horst, this won't hold water. It's not logical. We checked every mile. We went past the moon, out into space. We're on Mars. Lustig out at point. Hingston in the rear. Keep that gun at half load.
Aye, sir.
Horst, there's got to be some cold, logical solution.
Captain!
What?
That house down the street, the white one with the green shutters.
Lustig, what's the matter?
I never thought of... Thank God!
Lustig, come back here!
He's running for that house.
That crazy fool, after him, quick!
Lustig, stop!
Come down off of that porch! Lustig, what the devil do you think you're doing?
Albert!
Grandma, Grandpa, it is you.
Lustig, what is going on here?
Albert, it's been so many years.
How you've grown, boy.
It's so good to see you.
Lieutenant Lustig! Oh.
Captain, Grandma, I want you to meet my friends. This is Captain Black. Captain, I want you to meet my grandfolks.
Howdy. Any friend of Albert's is a friend of ours.
How long have you been here, Grandma?
Oh, a good many years, ever since we died.
Ever since you what?
Oh, yes, sir. They've been dead 30 years.
What?
Oh, now, don't you trouble yourself. It's all right. We're alive again, that's all.
Do you mean to tell me that Mars is heaven?
Oh, nonsense, no. All we know is here we're alive again. And who are we to question God's infinite ways?
Well, Lustig, we're going back to the ship.
But, Captain, I want to talk to my grandpa.
Lieutenant Lustig, I don't like any part of this. You'll come back with us if I have to club you and carry you.
I see.
Now, let's go. Heaven only knows what they've run up against back at the ship. Crowd around the ship.
Looks like we're being welcomed with a celebration, Captain.
Celebration? We've abandoned ship. Every port is open. No guard set. You masters!
Hiya, Captain. Meet my old dad. Dad, that's Captain Black. He's not a bad guy for an
Hingston!
What's it?
Bring that band back. Use force if you have to.
Oh, excuse me, sir. There's my Uncle George.
Hingston!
I'll be right back, Captain. Uncle George.
What the devil is going on here?
Understand, sir? They've all found friends and relatives. They're all here.
You're right, Captain. I found it. The whole crew's out in the crowd.
But I gave orders. Definite orders.
You don't understand, Captain.
I understand mutiny. I don't care how many relatives show up. I'll have discipline.
Johnny!
What?
Johnny, you old son of a gun!
It's you. Edward.
Yes.
It can't be.
Oh, of course it is. Johnny,
Ed.
you old...
Ed. Dr. Horst. This is my brother, Edward.
How do you do?
Hello, sir.
It's wonderful to see you, Edward. Look, I've got to get back to my ship.
Oh, Johnny, wait. I almost forgot. Mom's waiting at home.
Mom?
Yeah, and Dad, too.
Mom and Dad are alive? Then you're real, Ed.
Well, of course. Don't I feel real? How's that, huh?
Why, Ed!
We've got lunch for you, Johnny. Mom's making corn fritters.
Dr. Horst, haven't you found anybody?
No, Captain. I have nobody.
Well, then you come on home with me, right, Ed?
Why, sure.
Horst, you wouldn't believe it, but it's been 35 years since I had Mom's corn fritters. By George, 35 years.
And there's plenty more in the kitchen, so don't hold back, Johnny. You too, Dr. Horst.
Well, Johnny, you're still in the Navy, eh?
That's right, Dad. I'm in command of the ship.
We're an old Navy family, Dr. Horst. All three of our boys in the service.
Yeah, Ed was the best pilot in the Pacific, too. What did happen, Ed?
What's the difference? I'm here now.
Yeah, but...
You know, it's almost perfect. All we're missing is your brother Will. Then the whole family could be together.
Well, it won't be long, Mom. Will's in charge of the XR-54. Next rocket coming out to Mars.
Oh. Well, little Will. When does he leave, Johnny?
Well, the takeoff's scheduled for September, but it depends on what we report.
Oh, yeah.
There's no question about that now, huh?
No.
Christmas together again. That'll be something.
Sure will, yes, sirree. Well, this calls for a celebration. How about a little of the old dandelion wine, eh, Johnny?
Now, Father, don't you go giving Johnny too much wine.
He's a big boy now, Mother. Well, sir, isn't everything just fine? Just fine.
The music. Beds chat. Illusion or shapeshifters who can read minds? I'm betting illusions.
All right, play that one again, will you, Ed?
Oh, sure.
Well, Dr. Horst, what are you doing sitting over here alone? What do you think of my little family?
Very nice.
You know, I can't understand why you didn't find any folks here, Dr. Horst. It's just a shame everybody else is so happy.
Well, I never remembered my family, Mrs. Black. All I know is they were gassed at Dachau during the Second World War. When I was liberated, I was in delirium 3 months. I cannot remember anything before then. A psychiatric phenomena.
Oh, that's terrible. Isn't there anything anybody can do?
I don't want to remember. I have not had a pleasant life. I prefer to be free of emotional entanglements. They interfere with a scientific approach.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Horst.
Might be shapeshifters.
Oh, I'll get it. That's our ring, long and 3 shorts. I remember
Combination.
Well, maybe we'd better call it a night. You must be getting tired, Johnny.
I'd better be going back to the ship.
Nonsense. You stay the night. We insist.
I just couldn't rest thinking of you all alone on that ship.
I'll be all right. Well, good night.
Oh, wait a minute, Dr. Horst. That phone message was for you.
Me?
Yes, that's right. A message from Anna.
Anna? I don't...
Well, there, she must be an old friend. Isn't that nice?
I don't... You sure it was for me? I don't remember any Anna.
Well, she asked if you were better.
Perhaps she's someone who knew you at Dachau.
Anna?
She said she's coming over here first thing in the morning. So you'll have to stay over.
Yes,
well, that settles it then. You stay here, Horst. You can bunk with me in my old room.
Yeah, but Johnny, we thought you'd like to be with Edward.
So you could talk the way you used to.
Well, we can't put Dr. Horst on the daybed. I think we better share the room tonight. Be plenty of time for talking, Ed.
Yes, I guess so.
I suppose I better drop back to the ship. You know, Ed, security check.
What? Why do you have to do that here?
I don't know, Mom. There's no good reason, I guess. Suppose we skip it tonight, huh? Well, good night, everybody.
Oh, it's good to have you home, Johnny.
It's good to be home, Mom.
Gonna try to kill them in their sleep.
Captain Black.
Huh?
You asleep?
No, I've been thinking about what we were expecting. Green-skinned Martians. All the time there was only Mom and Dad and Edward waiting. That's funny what tricks your imagination can play on you. Well, I guess Mars is heaven, Horst.
You know, I've been thinking about Martians, too. Captain, just suppose there were Martians, and they saw us land, and suppose they thought of us as invaders. What would be the best weapon they could use against our atom bombs, huh?
I don't see what you're getting at.
They would want to disarm us first, huh? To wipe out all suspicion, to make us feel at home. Captain, suppose this house isn't real. Suppose the people are just images, stolen from our own memories by Martians, created for us by telepathy, hypnotism.
Oh, that's the craziest theory I ever heard.
Maybe that's why there was no one for me, because in all my life there is no happy memory, no real loved person, not even my mother. I don't remember her, only the piles of rotting corpses of Dachau. There was no happy emotion for these people to recreate.
How about that phone call? Anna?
Yes, Anna. I didn't remember who she was, but I do now. I just remembered. When I was freed from Dachau,
sick, delirious. I raved about a wonderful, kind nurse named Anna that took care of me.
Well, there you are. It's logical. She's coming to see you tomorrow.
But there was no Anna. I'd been nursed by a man. What? Anna was only a dream. And there's only one way they could have learned about her, by reading my subconscious mind.
That's impossible, Horace.
Why? The whole crew was thinking of home. Suppose the Martians read our minds.
Yes, but if there are Martians...
If there are, they have us separated. Each man in a different house, sleeping, trusting. No one at the guns.
I left my pistol downstairs. Do you think there's something to this, Horst?
It's a perfect trap, Captain. Who would suspect his own mother, his grandparents? How easy. Just a knife in the heart of each sleeping man.
That's impossible, Horst. But we've got to get back to the ship.
Listen, the crickets have stopped. Come on. We don't know when they change back to whatever they really are.
All right, careful.
Where are you going, John?
Ed, we wanted a drink of water. That's all, Ed.
You're not thirsty, John. You don't want a drink.
Look out!
You don't want a
His face! It's changing! He's a Martian! Run, Horst! Run!
Both illusion, shapeshifter, mind readers.
Horst, where are you?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me, Earth? This is Captain John Black, the XR-53 calling from Mars. I've locked myself in the ship, but they've crippled it. I can't take off or fire the guns, and they're coming for me now, the Martians. I'm all alone here. All the rest are dead. Hinkston, Lustig, Dr. Horst. Poor Horst, he didn't even reach the door. Listen, listen. They're trying to break through the hull. Edward and Mom and Dad and all the folks, but they're changing now. They're melting and changing back into... They're Martians. Can you understand? Martians, not men. They made us think that Mars was heaven and we fell into the trap. Can you hear me, Earth? You've got to stop the next rocket. Listen, tell my brother Will. Tell my brother not to come. They'll trap him too. They'll kill them all. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me, Earth? This is John Black on Mars. Hello, Earth. This is John Black on Mars. Hello, Earth. Hello, Earth.
Tonight, X-1 has brought you the science fiction classic, Mars is Heaven, written by Ray Bradbury and adapted for radio by Ernest Kenoy. Featured in the cast were Wendell Holmes as Captain Black and Peter Capell as Dr. Horst, with Bill Zuckert as Masters, Bill Lipton as Hinkston, Margaret Berlin as the old lady, Bill Griffiths as Edward, Ken Williams as Lustig, Ethel Everett as Mom, and Edwin Jerome as Dad. Your announcer, Fred Collins. X-1 was directed by Fred Wayne and is a transcribed NBC Radio Network production.
Interesting. Not really a lot to say about that one, though.
-1.
Okay. So, shape-shifting, mind-reading aliens killed all the people in their sleep after pretending to be their relatives. Huh. Interesting. Now, this may be an errant thought, but, think anybody had a dead wife they boned that was actually a Martian? Sorry, that's just what entered my head. I don't think I have any greater statement to make than that one. Alright, let's see. How far are we along with this? Oops. Alright. Let's look at what we still need. Obviously, the starters, evolution, so there's 2 of those. Pidgeotto and Pidgeot. Raticate, which is... Where's Raticate's evolution at? I think we were fairly close. Raticate is level 20. So we're probably a couple of fights from Radicate. Okay. And Pidgey to Pidgeotto is level 18. Ugh. Okay. Pidgeotto to Pidgeot being level 36. Need Arena and Firo. Alright, Firo is level 20 and Need Arena is level 16. After that, then Brock will be what we can do, but yeah. How long have I been going? Because I'm getting hungry and I'm feeling a bit of a headache coming on. It is currently been 3 hours and 12 minutes. Okay. Do I want to call stream? So, we listened to 4 episodes of X-1. Okay. How many remain? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. Yeah, there's a lot. Alright. This VOD may end up absolutely butchered and deleted, by the way. There is a non-0% chance that it's going to get claimed. We will see. I'm just kind of curious. Who's online? Edit is. But yeah, I think this is a decent way to pass some time whenever whatever I'm streaming is just pure grind. And yes, there is still like an ungodly amount of grind ahead of this. Hopefully it doesn't get claimed and that we'll be able to just listen to stuff. Because man, that really made that less annoying. And if that's the case, there's a probability I could play some RuneScape too. But I'm probably going to end up just continuing this grind even after I get food. But yeah, God, it's been a little bit of a fucking month, I will have to say. In the bad way. What? Did Edit just like raid into it? Yes, he did. Okay. He was playing Final Fantasy XIV. It appears that he has now decided to not play more Final Fantasy XIV after 2 hours. He's real for that. Anyways, thank you all for being here. I hope you had a good time. I hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful time of day, and here's a link to Edit's chat while you do that human thing to survive. Until then, sayonara, goodbye.